Yo! Rip the person that just timed himself out, by the way. Little unlucky, honestly, but hey, you're cutting it close, so, is what it is. Oh, what is up, chat? What's up, fellas? Guys, catch the plum quick! There's still several plums to be caught. What's up, Buzzy B? What's up, YouTube chat? What's up, Nebula? What's up, Bong? Bong. Oh, you caught it? Fuck yeah. Matt, early? How I know. Well, I know I'm gonna be ending early today, so like, I wanted to go live even earlier, but I was like cleaning, so a little nucky, honestly. Yo, Doodos with this stream. Streak 125 is crazy, man. Appreciate you. What's up, Pelt? Super early? I mean, it's like, I'm like 8 minutes early. I want it to be even earlier, honestly, but it's alright. We're here now. Bring back TTS? Yeah. Take it back. Wow, you're actually really cool. How do you get one? The channel point reward, just called PLUMME. If you just redeem that guy, it's all yours.
Hi, Matt.
Hello. What's up, Zero? Hey, man, I'm sorry for saying I hate you last stream. Yeah, you better be. Yeah, you better be. Heard ping Discord? I just went live, bucko. Bucko.
Isaac's #1 bottom item. Rock bottom because it's the only bottom.
Woo! Good one. Good one. I am ranking the bottom 10 active and passive items. I only have good takes. Smile. Also, shorter stream today. Sag. Matt, can I add a Toon corner? No, and honestly, I'm gonna time you out for even asking that, because that is cringe AI shit. I don't like cringe AI shit. I know it's like a meme. It's just one of the memes I don't fuck with. And you know what? 10-minute timeout, little learning lesson. We don't like AI shit here.
You
Sorry, fellas.
fucking loser.
Yeah, it's a brave stance. It's a brave stance. Ivan with the Prime sub. Do appreciate you, Ivan. Also, Hot Potato and Bong Bong with the follows. Do appreciate you guys. Isaac. Isaac. What was the meme with the Tung Tung Sahur shit? That's all AI. Yeah, also, I'm almost 30.
You fucking loser.
So let's do memes for my generation, please. Thank you.
Loser. Please
Would appreciate
come later.
that.
I was doing the assignment for my uni.
Your uni? Wait, what you done? Please come later. Nah. I'm here now. It's okay. VOD will be up. You'll be good. You'll be good. Good luck in your uni shit. You got it. Damn, you're old. Yeah, but hey, I'm still 29. Yeah, I've rounded up. That old? I'm wise, Chad. I'm wise. Alright? It's different. I think. So you're saying we should stop saying 6'7" because you're too young? No, I think 6'7" is fine because people know it's cringe. And, like, it's not... It's fine. It's fine to be cringe. You can be cringe as fuck you. I don't care. But, I just prefer not, like, AI levels of cringe. You know? It's a different kind of cringe, you know? 6'7" is harmless. The other one is just dumb. You know. Found your YouTube a bit ago. Love the videos. I appreciate you, Bong Bong. I'm glad you're enjoying this stuff. I know the next video that's going to be coming out is going to be like
long as shit. Can I get an F in the chats? I got soap in my eyes.
You fucking loser.
Yo, Kai Sanat, I'm so sorry. You got to go to like one of those lab stations where it has like an eye water fountain. and just dip your eyes in it.
You fucking loser. You fucking loser.
Appreciate the stream, 6 you guys. 6-7 over any AI bullshit. Real.
You fucking
a hater of the
loser.
Number. Real. I agree. Oh, but hey, what's up, chat? Hype? Is it a hype train? No shit, it is. My bad.
You fucking loser. You fucking loser.
I got you. Thank you, Marble.
You fucking loser.
Bumble. Go on.
We're so happy to have you. You fucking loser. Or was it? I can never remember which one is grammatically.
What? Man, YouTube chat is dead. We take it back. You take it back. We love YouTube
also,
chat.
Matt, the guy you raided yesterday wanted to let you know he really appreciated it.
Oh, yeah, of course, man. Yo, Kai, appreciate the bits, by the way. No need to give bits to TTS. I have TTS for bits, like, super low. It's like 15 bits. Appreciate the 245, though, man. Do appreciate that. I'm hoping it had a good stream. I had to dip out after a few, but looked like it had a fun time. And that's good. Too bad, take my bits. Okay.
TTS at a cheap price. Satisfactory.
Yeah, I'm humble. What can I say? I know a lot of people have like TTS at like 100 bits or even more than that, which I could change it to. But I mean, for now, y'all don't really abuse it, so I don't care. Just if it gets to a point where like people start spamming it like a ridiculous amount, that's when I probably gotta up it. But until you guys find that limit, it's gonna stay at 15. So everyone abuse? I mean, if you do, it'll simply just cost you more money. So, and I know me bringing it up is like wanting to make people want to TTS and abuse it, but like it's an overall negative for you guys, you know? I want to keep it low because I think you guys TTS is funny for now. Me have bits. I have never once purchased bits in my life, and be so real. I don't really understand how they work. Genuinely, like I just know it's weird, and I just know not to buy it on mobile. I guess, Chad, here's a Twitch hot tip for you. Hot potato chip for the Prime sub. Do appreciate you, man. You have 2 bits you like. I don't even know how I got the 2 bits. I'm be so real. I got a certain amount of bits at one point in time just because Twitch gave it to me. I don't know how, and I don't know how to get rid of my 2 bits I have right now. So they're just gonna stay in my account forever. You have 4 promo bits on your account for over. Is that what it was? Promo bits? I have no idea. But potato chips,
Matt,
it's fine then.
If it's not too much trouble to ask, what is Tomorrow? Since you're streaming, what's the occasion?
I'm just doing stuff, you know. Nothing y'all gotta worry about, Chad. Don't you worry. I'm getting married. You know, I'll leak it. I'm getting married. Yep, it's true. You know, I realized I'm hitting 30 this year, so you know what? We're gonna go get married to your mom. Holy. Discord party is true. But yeah, Jess, since I'm not streaming tomorrow, you guys are having a Matt is not here Discord party. So if y'all are in the Discord, it'll be happening tomorrow. I don't know exactly when it's being organized by the mods and guards and chat. But if y'all want to hang out with people when I'm not streaming tomorrow, that'll be happening in the Discord. I'm sure y'all be playing games and maybe like a movie or some shit. I don't know. Classic, just hanging out without Marty.
You fucking loser.
Oh my god, Ernie with
Buck
the 100
Bumble.
biddies. Buck Bumble. Appreciate you, Ernie. Do appreciate you. Double plum today for no stream tomorrow. No, double plum on Sunday audio. Sunday will be double plummy day to make up for no Saturday stream. Where to join the cord? Right there. Thank you, Davin. Thank you, Davin. Matt, not gonna lie, glad you're not streaming tomorrow. Yeah, no problem. I got you. No problem. All right, Chad. Quick prediction for you guys. What hat am I wearing today?
You fucking loser.
Guys, what hat is upon me head? Sorry, I just looked at YouTube chat.
Loser.
Matt, guess who my first tainted character was? I don't, Isaac. I don't know. Matt, I'm hungry. Can I have a sandwich? No. This is clearly another Matt moment. Real. You managed to get tainted, lost, tainted Isaac, and mom's knife. Hell yeah. Oh, boys, what y'all been up to today, huh? I'll have you know, I woke up so mad late today. Like, I didn't mean to. I woke up at, like, 1 p.m. That's so fucking bad.
You fucking loser.
Like, it's so bad. I gotta wake up earlier, man. But I got up. I did some cleaning, did some, you know, chores around the house and stuff. Didn't do much else. I wanted to look more at my PowerPoint presentation I made for stream today. I didn't really fuck with it too much, though. And I'm gonna be so real, I kind of forgot what I put down for it, so it'll be like a surprise for all of us to realize what my bottom 10 items are. Snatch some merch of my favorite character for crazy cheap. Who's that, Goosh? If you want to leak. Worked out and ate a bunch of veggies. Goosh. My only controller broke, so I'm forced to clean. Unlucky. Wheatley. Oh, it makes sense. That makes sense with your icon being him. Yeah, that makes sense. I have a bomb. Classic. Is that still your picture, by the way, Koosh? I think it is. What do you think of Deltarune? It's fun. I know I never beat the alt path or whatever that gets called for chapter 5 because I didn't realize I didn't do it for chapter 3 or 4. So I'm probably just gonna do it offline if I'm ever gonna do it. I'm gonna be so real. I don't think it's gonna be a streamy activity, and that's okay.
You fucking loser.
Do appreciate the stream streaks, by the way, you guys. Do not play Weird Route in Chapter 5. Dude, why not? Well, don't tell me why. I'll do it eventually. I'm in no rush to do it. I'm not really like, you know, I'm not in tuned with the Deltarune fandom. I just know of the game, basically. Permanently messes with all your saves. Thanks for the spoiler, Phantom. What the heck? I didn't want to know that. Guys, maybe I should not talk about shit, huh? Why can't I just have pure innocence and just play the video game, you know? It's like, okay, spoilers for Doki Doki Literature Club. It's like you tell somebody to play that game and you're like, wink, wink, but it's not just a dating game. Wink, wink. And okay. All right. Come on, don't ruin the magic. Let me have some magic. I want to have some whimsy in my life. And I love just not knowing shit. Because I feel like if I know things are going to happen and it becomes meta, then it kind of ruins the whole experience because I expect it. But it's so much better when you don't expect it, you know? And even like a minor hint like that, I was like, oh, it's going to get meta and fuck with your save files. Okay. Well, great. Maybe I just won't play it now then. Sorry, I'm getting sassy. But I have my way of enjoying games, you know? And I feel like just going in purely blind is one of the best ways to experience something, in my opinion. And that's okay. I know you didn't mean any harm by your comment. But, there's a warning. I'll blow up next time it happens.
Ignorance is bliss, chat.
A lot of the time, yeah. Not all the time. Well, no. In this scenario, yes. Let's say it. I just want to... Oh, guys, we just hit 16,000 followers. On the freaking nose. No one unfollow. Holy shit. 16,000 billion followers. Pog. Guys, we did it. No one unfollow. Thank you. Who was it? Who is number 16,000? I'm scrolling. I'll never know. Somebody was. Whoever followed last. One in the chat who followed last. Thanks for the hype trade, fellas. No more B music. No more B music. One, it was you. Thank you, chat. Playing Deltarune blind is majestic, and I really hope you do it.
You fucking loser.
Do I understand chat's annoying? I mean, I played through Chapter 5, the normal route. And I played through all the other chapters. I have the VODs up on my YouTube. I just haven't done Weird Route stuff. The only Weird Route I've done is the Chapter 2 stuff. But I was unaware there was stuff for Chapter 3 and 4. I kind of just thought it was just 2. I was unaware. But apparently, I gotta do 3 and 4 before I do 5, and that's so much work, and I'll do it maybe. Or maybe I just watch it, I don't know. Love Deltarune as a game, but I cannot stand playing Deltarune. Kind of not my kind of gameplay. Yeah, it's fair. Alright, boys. We got 80% of chat believing I am wearing the Isaac hat, 11% thinking I'm wearing the Subathon hat, 2% on Propeller hat, and 6% on No hat. I get you wear Isaac hats, what you do, but like, what if you just went bald today? Hey. So it's an Isaac hat day. Wow, Isaac hat. I dodged the wrong way. It's fucked up. Yeah, it's an Isaac hat. All right. Yeah. Isaac hat. Pay you guys out. Take it. Take your points. Who would have thought? Good, I went all in. That's a scary thing to go all in on audio, because you have nothing to go off of. It's simply a 1 in 3. Like, you can assume the amount of time. I'm sure somebody's gonna make a graph eventually of like how often I actually do wear Isaac hats, or like how often I wear certain hats on stream. And I'm sure there's actual like percentages to this stuff. But it overall means nothing. It's like when you go to a casino, if you ever go, and there's like a roulette table, and it has the numbers and like the percentage, how many times it's landed on black and how many times it's landed on red, which means absolutely nothing. It's the same thing. We're literally just gambling. Who would have thought? Next. Matt, it's been the Isaac hat like 7 out of 8 times I've been here. It's just my go-to. Mainly because I like wearing it whenever I'm doing like Isaac content that I know I'm going to turn into a video, because it's like my uniform. You know, at least I treat it that way. Because I feel like if you think about another Matt, it's like synonymous with this hat most of the time. I don't always wear the hat, but like most of the time I do. Like somebody posted fan art on Twitter with like a bunch of YouTuber people, and I was on there. It was super cool. But the fan art of me was me holding onto Plum, and it was like an Isaac looking guy wearing an Isaac hat, and I believe that was me. The Isaac wearing the Isaac hat, I think that was supposed to be me, because it's the Isaac hat guy. Your uniform is the maid outfit.
No. You should start selling your own Isaac hat.
Exclamation point hat. I have the Plum hat. It is like not the best quality because it's Redbubble, but like it's something. It's something.
You fucking loser.
And that's what the Subathon hat is. But the Isaac hat is official merch, so like I don't want to be stepping on Mr. McMillan's toes by just yoinking it. I wouldn't even know how to make like a good quality hat, to be honest. I just know Redbubble is super easy. You just upload like an image, and then you select what kind of merch you want it on. And boom, bam, you're done. What's up, C's? Yo, Animalito with the primer for 6 months. Appreciate you, Animalito.
What's up,
Animalito.
chat?
What's up? You're not frozen. Do you guys think ice Pikmin are just blue Pikmin, but that got very cold? Do you think that's what happened to them? Or are they like a separate guy? What's a Vortex? Maybe. Maybe. Yo, and Laney with the follow. Appreciate you, man. Also, the other follows I just completely ignored. It's not on purpose. Pancake plays games with the follows. Slick Nick. That is in bonkers. Appreciate the follows, you guys. But alright, chat. So, fellas, today is going to be a bit of a shorter stream, mainly because I got some activities going on in real life tomorrow. I know it's scary. So I have to not stream for, like, until midnight today. So it's not going to be as long of a stream. I may just do activity and dip, depending on how we're vibing. But it's going to be kind of a chill stream, because, fellas, what we are going to be doing today, I'll do some dailies and stuff as normal. But after dailies, we hang out for a bit. The plan for stream is I made a PowerPoint presentation. We did it. A PowerPoint presentation, everyone's favorite, of the bottom 10 active items and the bottom 10 passive items. So technically it's like bottom 20 items, but like 10 for passive, 10 for actives. And I made the list A few days ago, I ran it over by the mods to make sure I didn't miss anything important, and I don't think I did. But they're all really good takes. Every single one of them. But yeah, guards know the list, so guards, please don't spoil. And I'm going to be so real. I made the list a few days ago. I made the PowerPoint presentation, I think, like 2 or 3 days back. So I don't really remember what all my list was. So I will be going along with you guys and reacting to my own bottom 10 passive and active items. That's the best way to do it, I think. But I'll explain my takes and stuff along the way. If my take isn't there, I'm going to be mad. I forget which yours was, Koosh. I did take into account some opinions. Some of the guard opinions. Like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. Would you pin it on rocks? They're fine. The smooth ones are cool. You know, they skip cool. If Lil Gertie is on there, I'm crucifying you. Okay, spoilers, Lil Gertie is not on the list. Dare I say there are 10 worse passive items than Lil Gertie. But I think having like a bottom 10 familiars would be funny too. I won't say it in case it's actually there. No, that's fair. That's fair, Goosh. Me? What's up? My hand?
Matt, can we do a killing people with a stone stream?
No. Why would you? Can I ask why you would want to kill people with stones? Just for the thrill of the game? Yo, what's up, Mucky? First stream? What's up, man? How are you doing, well?
You fucking loser.
But chat, that's the plays for today. What's up, Zabald? Alright, boys, let's do some dailies. Boom. So we do have sub goal, by the way, chat. I know Gauntlet Day will be on Sunday, but the sub goal for today is to increase the noodle odds. Right now, it's already at 5% chance to land on noodles. If we hit the sub goal, it'll be 10% chance to land on noodles for the whole month. This month. So very high noodle month. What if the people actually like being hit with stones? I don't think they would. Dare I say. We'll never be a fanboy with a follow. Appreciate you. Alright, boys. Isaac will wait to guess one Isaac item. If it's not Fruity Plum, we riot. Well, guys, get the stones. I take it back. We're stoning Isaac. Alright, what do we got? We got it's an active item, not from Repentance, not Purple or White, not Familiar or Tears. It's most likely in the item room. So an active item in the item room. It could be like D6. Give me just the D6. You never know. Okay, it's not a key 4. It isn't active. It has to do with items. Is it the ED6, you think? But ED6 is just items. Because the description should be... Because this is yellow, meaning it's partially right. Meaning it's items and something else. I guess ED6 does make items disappear, but it's still only items for the description for ED6. So I don't think it can be that. But it is most likely an item room item. Obviously, it isn't active. It's not a character unlock. Not from Flash. So it is a newer-ish active. Newer-ish. I still don't know. Like, what is another active that's like... It could be a Q0. But it's an item-related active. My brain goes to rolling because that's the biggest thing. It could be like a Diplo. That's not in the item room is the only thing. It could also be in the Crane game, potentially. It's not red, so I know it's not in the Ultra Secret. What else is item? Could be Crooked Penny. Crooked Penny is items, but it's but it doubles more than just items. It could be Crooked Penny. Fuck. Okay, not Q2. It is Afterbirth Plus. Okay, it is a later item for sure. It's a character unlock. More now. Okay, most likely is item room here. But yeah, still partially items. I'm trying to think here, man. Afterbirth Plus. And Afterbirth Plus active items. Afterbirth Plus when they introduced Forgotten, right? But it's not a character unlock, obviously. It's just something that's in the game. It's either Q0 or Q3. Q0, Q3 active item that messes with items. I mean, is it just Diplo, you think? No, it's not white, though. It can't be Diplo, because we know it's not white. Void? I guess it could be Void. You're not entirely wrong, because Void is Q3, which I don't agree with, but it is purple. Which we know it's not purple, because Fruity Plum is purple. So it cannot be void.
You
also, that's not the item room, I don't think. What else has to do with item pedestals, though? That's an active. Like, my brain just keeps on going to the ED6, which is not right. Because that's a repentance item, too, right? Mr. Me. Mr. Me is not a bad take, but Mr. Me, I guess it could be Mr. Me. Because Mr. Me is in the crane game, and then shop is here. Like, I always assumed it was item room, but it could be like a crane game item that's also in the shop. So Mr. Me's not a bad take. Is that Q3, though? I believe Mr. Me is Q2. But let's see. I don't mind running it for a guess. No, it's not brown, though. No, it can't be Mr. Me. We know it's not brown or yellow. Can't be that. A gift? Oh, mystery gift's not a bad take either. Because mystery gift, again, is in the crane game. The colors line up. It's afterwards, plus it's definitely mystery gift. It's a Q0. Also, it's not crane game. Okay, it is definitely an item room item. Okay, that is, you know what? I thought we had it. It was a great guess, to be honest. No, we know it's not red, though. Fuck, we knew it wasn't red. Never mind, terrible guess. Well, a Q0 active item from Afterbirth that has to do with items? A
you
Q0.
Fucking loser.
Compost? No, it's not items, though. What is a Q0 item active?
Daily soup is French.
Trainer's
blah,
repentance.
Blah, blah. I don't
blah, blah,
know
blah.
what to say for TTS. How about you say SMTH?
Okay. No. Is it clicker? Oh, it probably is clicker. Because it removes your items. I was thinking item pedestals, not just your items. Yeah. Yeah, who's thinking about clicker? Let's be so honest. Yeah, clicker, item room, item, only black in color. But it has a red button.
Loser.
But it has red button. Guys, it's red button. Come on, red button. There's one singular red button. This is fucked up. But yeah, it's clicker for sure. I was thinking of like messing with item pedestals like the D6 does. That's, yeah, fair. Well, we got it in what, 5? Not the best. Give me the Isaac Connect. Guessing 4 groups, 4 items in each group with something that connects them all, like flight. We have mushroom, mushrooms, just mushrooms. Let's see. We have story items. Yeah. Again, flight still in my face. Probably just angel stuff. It's almost. Oh, flight. No, it's definitely just flight. And last one is items that have weird, do not charge whenever you clear a room. Can't be charged batteries. Same thing. Okay, not too bad. Easiest one ever. At least we're just good to the game. We're just good at the game then. All right. Something of Isaac very similar to Isaac Cole, but there's one item and it gives you hints. We know it's a quality 0 active item. Guys, what if it's also clicker? Imagine though. No charge bar. No charge bar, quality 0 active item. No charge bar? Like jar? The jar. The jar. It damaged. Okay, razor blade. Okay, blood rights. It comes from the Japanese term meaning divine wind. I'm going to just go with this one. The move costs a full heart of damage instead of half. What do you mean? What is the original game? Is that Rebirth or like Flash? Kamikaze? Oh. I mean, my guesses are still on point though, no? What does it mean by the original game? Mad Big Dom. Were my guesses wrong at any point? Quality 0, no charge. All these are right. Damages you. These are all right. Or these 2 are right. Divine Wind, I got no clue. Flash. Well, the original game could also be referring to Rebirth, because that is the original game. Technically.
You fucking loser.
View results. All right. Secret roll. You literally said kamikaze from the start? Well, I try not to look at chat, Dumbo. I want to play the game. Come on, Kaisenat. Alright, boys. Secret room. There are 3 secret rooms. I try to guess it in 8 bombs, but I want to do it in 3. The boss gotta be down here, right? So super secret right here. I mean, it's over here. Nailed it. Normal secret. And then red room, most likely going to be off right here is my... Yeah, it has to be here, actually. I don't think anything... I guess it could technically be here as well. So let me just bomb here, because it's going to catch here. But... So it's not here. It's not here. Can't be here, because secret room's connecting. Can't be here, because a rock's blocking the way. Can't be off the curse room. It's right here. This is such a better spot for it, though. This is such a better spot for it. All right, 3 tries to get in. 3. Take 2. Not an XL. Boss is somewhere. Super secret right here. Listen. Okay, well. Again. That one didn't count. That was too quick. Boss is down here, I guess. First try. Normal secret. Heck. Like, this one just looked too obvious. And then red room, we already guessed here, so cannot be here. Could be off the stairs right here. Cannot be off the boss. Cannot be off the secret rooms. Could be here. Could be here. Could be here. A lot of places it could be. Let's go here first. Okay, now we know the rock's got to be right here. Okay, one last try. One last try. We got a cathedral. Boss is straight up or down here? Right here. Where's... Guys, I just lose. Over there. Over there? Scammed. Have you ever gotten in 3? I have, Rocky. Every so often. Not today, though. L. What a weird super secret. Yeah, it's very odd. Typically, they like to spawn farthest away from your starting location. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, it's a weird one. Happens. Okay, RNGeedle, fellas. If you don't know RNGeedle, it's a fun daily where it gives you a number from 1 to 1,000,000, and then it tells you how cool that number is compared to everybody else who also got a number. My goal, top 50%. If I get bottom 50%, the stream is done. No way that happens. 5. 5? 9. Give me more 5s. 4? 6? 9. 5, 5, 9, 4, 6, 9. That seems cool. 2 pair, 69. It's going to be a good number. Balanced. Nice. Top 36%. We'll take it. We'll take it. 2 pair, a prime number. It's balanced. The sum of the first half digit equals the sum of the second half. Is that true? 19, 15, 19. Holy. Holy. Also, I saw this. I don't typically do guess the game anymore, but I opened it up by accident and I saw this. I'm pretty sure it's Super Mario Sunshine, right? This just has like Sunshine feel, you know? Am I wrong? No, I'm wrong. Guys, what game is this? That looks like the Manta level from Sunshine, no? There's a hand. Is this Pokemon Coliseum, you think? Pokemon Coliseum. Boom. Okay, I'm wrong. Kingdom Hearts. Is it Kingdom Hearts? I never played Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts 1, please. Okay, you were right the whole time. Is this the guy's ass? Holy. Source image me. Oh, it was this. You're in a spaceship. What even is this screenshot? What even is going on in this picture? Is that a foot? Like, what is this black blob? You finding a cloud? And that's just his ass. Happens. Classic. Hi, boys. Last daily up, we got Scrandle. Scrandle, you just choose the food that looks yummier.
Matt, I had surgery this month, and your gauntlet runs and streams have gotten me through recovery.
Damn.
Keep content and love the community.
Destroyer, I hope you're freaking doing well with your surgery, man. Glad it sounds like it went well. But hell yeah, man. Oh my god. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm stretching. Okay. Loaded hot chicken waffle fries. Nashville hot chicken, cheese, green onions, and ranch, or a smorgasbord of dog. A bogoff. What is a bogoff? Buy one, get one free. Oh, so they paid for 2. They got 3 dogs for $6? What a fucking steal. I'm choosing right. That's a 6 for 3? A $2 dog? That looks like that? Kind of yummy? Okay, anyways. Right looks good. Left is so good? Yeah, but the right looked better. The first round was just a gimme. That was for future scandals. All right, boys. Bacon cheeseburger on the left with a drink. What's the drink? Or a burrito. The burrito looks kind of questionable. Is that just me? Also, I don't know, I guess the bacon, it's just like weird in the sun. Maybe it's the sunlight. Matt, look at fan art. What happened in fan art? What do you mean? Oh, Alex posted more images? What the fuck is this ultra wide ass monitor, Alex? So your fucking gamer station right here? Holy shit. Sorry, I got distracted. Little Isaac portrait things. They look super cool. Alex showed some pictures of him working on this before in Discord. They look super good. They look super good. Look at them. They look super sick. They have Guppy. Yeah, this is the chat. If you don't know, the character coming out in the next DLC is Guppy. That's why Alex put him here, obviously. Because there's a DLC coming out for Isaac eventually, which is going to add a new character, obviously. And the new character is going to be Guppy, obviously. Because why else would Guppy be here? This is a big hint, I'm sure. That or maybe Alex likes Guppy. Looks super cool, Alex. I don't know if you're here. Looks super cool, though. Shout out to Alex. Yo, and Mug with the follow. Also, Ultraman with the follow as well. Do appreciate you guys. Okay, guys, which one looks better? I'm going to be so real. Probably the left looks a little better to me. The burrito doesn't look as, like... It looks like I'm going to shit myself afterwards. I'm going left. It was 70%? That or there are 17 characters and 18 panels I need to fill? Maybe so. Okay, chicken tiki and chips. With mint sauce of... What is mint sauce? Okay. Or a Jinx's cupcake and Silco shimmer. Is that a League of Legends reference? Holy guys, League of Legends. Everyone's favorite game. You guys know Jinx from League of Legends? I guess from Arcane. Jinx from Arcane. Anyone? Pink lemonade and the chocolate cupcake. Why is it Jinx's cupcake? Shouldn't that be like... Isn't Caitlyn the cupcake? Because Vi calls Caitlyn cupcake. Why is it Jinx's cupcake? Okay, Matt, you gotta die now. True. The left kind of scares me a little bit. The red, like, makes me think it's spicy, and I cannot handle spice too well. I'm just gonna go right, because it's sweets. And sweets, I feel like, would do better. I'm wrong. It's bluish. Isn't Caitlyn's color blue? A free pint and a festive caramel slice for season ticket holders. It's a slice of caramel? What's a quid? Or 5 sugar donuts. I'm just going to go right here. Well, left is free, though. It has a little snowman on it. I'll go right. Okay, huge. Kate is navy blue, but it's still blue, though. Okay, what the fuck is this? Like, you blew your nose in a sandwich. A grilled cheese. Is that what we're calling this? Or a hot dog and a prime. I don't typically go for primes. But give me the dog over that freaking... That. Monster. Okay, Schwarbomb Sundae. It's just I guess, ice cream, fruity pebbles, strawberry sauce, and deep-fried Uncrustable. You had me at Uncrustable. Or a lame-ass 420 burger. We're going left.
My last 4 plums have been dupes at 25 Praybe to Jack Raven.
Unlucky. Malang meatball? Dude, the meatball looks so fucking gray. It looks so fucking gray. Or chicken curry with masala, fries, and rice. We're going right, 1,000%. The left, the meatballs look so not great. Ooh. It's either a Baji burger. I'm assuming the J is not pronounced. But you have no... It's English. I have no... It could be a Baji burger. Baji burger. Looks right. They came on it, though. Looks good, though. Or we got chaat masala chips. So it's fries with, like, leaves on it and, like, some gravy and some green shit. I'm going the burger. All day. Okay, a beef pie. Where's the beef, buddy? Or a Balti pie that they burnt the shit out of. Like an insane amount of, like, just burnt shit. Gotta be left. Give me the beef pie. It's so low. 14% and 8% is crazy low. This looks like a soccer ball. Burger in amusing bun. I mean, true. It's not even a burger. It's like chicken in there. It's like fried chicken. That's not even a burger. I guess a chicken burger. Or a turkey roast dinner. Why is everything red? Why is it just soaked in blood? What is this? What is this, a carrot? This looks like potato, I guess, and like there's the toes. I'm going right because of the amusing bun. The left scares me. Okay, jerk chicken. They did what to my chicken? Okay. And cornbread fritters. Looks great. Honestly, looks fire. Or a steak pie with ill-ass mushy peas. I'm going left, 1,000%. Give me the jerked off chicken, please. 8 out of 10. Slightly below average. Classic. Looks fire, it's burnt. That's just the outside, buddy. Looks great. It looked great. Let me check real quick. What is the queue looking like for plummies? Very low, chat. Only 100 plummies in queue. Chat, did you get your plummie yet? I haven't gotten mine yet. I'll get mine later.
Don't jerk off chickens.
What do you mean? This is going up here. Alright, that should be good. What plummet did I get yesterday? Great question. I kind of forget. Let me check. Let me take a quick look. We need more plums. Plum D's. Oh, I got Aga yesterday, I think. I got Aga plum yesterday. Aga. I have a lot of the first page done now. I guess not a lot, but I have a good amount. I have like 1, 2, 3, 4. I got the first 4 locked down. Aga, Boomfly, Amogas, 9 to 5. I don't got number 5 yet, though. It could be anybody. These are my fellas. Anyone have like a full page? If you sort by number, and you have a full page? Because I'm close on my second page. I'm missing, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 on page 2, a lot on page 3 I'm missing. Page 4 missing a bunch. Page 5 missing a bunch. Page 6 almost. And page 7 I'm fucked. I got nothing. Kind of a scam. Duck Plum. That's George. That's our guy, George. George the Junior. George the Second. Technically, my secrets page has no empty plums. Wow. Pretty cool. Just give them to yourself. I mean, I could. But then, like, I don't have the fun of collecting with you guys. I want to collect. Potato.
Matt, did you see CE's got Exodia plum?
I did. I think I noticed before C saw it. Seesaw. Before Seesaw. Sorry. I didn't see. Ew, 1 plummy day? That's like normal. It's a single plummy days are normal. It's normal, chat. You gotten too spoiled with double plummy days. What do you do with dew plums? Nothing right now. The number at the top of them is very annoying. Make it so we can sell them for plum currency depending on plum rarity.
Is more
what do you mean it's annoying
as the
to see the number?
View on life than the story about dead kid.
Guys, there will be a
gameplay it conveys to really important.
Guys, there will be a use for dupes eventually, I promise. But it's something that'll be coming down the line. So, I have a lot of dupes. I know some have more. I know some have less. Guys, dupes will be useful for something down the line, I promise. So even though you're getting dupes now, that's not a bad thing. It does feel bad in the moment, I understand. But there will be uses for them. Don't you worry. Also, whoever TTS, sorry, I didn't understand what you were saying. Isaac is more interesting as a... Oh, it's that. Gotcha. Sorry, Alucard, I cut you off. Good meme, though. Plum fusions. Imagine it's like the... y'all know that Pokemon ROM hack? Where it's like you combine 2 Pokemon, and you combine the Lopunny with any Pokemon you want. Imagine that, but plums. Imagine that, but plums. Like Steven Universe. I've never seen Steven Universe, but sure. Low punny plum. Low plummy. Holy shit, low plummy real. Should we crucify Matt for his bad takes? No. Thank you, Big Mutt. Got my back. Pokemon Fusion on plums would be crazy. Yeah, it would be a lot of designs. It would be a lot of designs. It would be like too many. Not even worth it, I don't think. Dupes will be usable to trade into Matt's new crypto coin currency Plum coins, which allows you to buy actual things in real life. Real. Yep, that's true. That's true. Yep. You heard it here first. Alright, chat. Fellas, remind me to get my Plummy later. Oh, but boys, fellas, the plan for stream today is, fellas, I actually made a separate presentation with my whole list. How do I want to say this? How do I say this? Guys, I need, like, actual better intro music. Hold on. There's Coconut Mall here somewhere. Boom. Give it a sec. Oh, guys, get your fellas ready. This isn't the fellas, it's fellas, though. Fellas! Fellas! Fellas, what we're doing today is I have made a list of my bottom 10 active items and my bottom 10 passive items in the Binding of Isaac. And I wanted to go down, starting from 10, going to my least favorite, the worst passive and active items in the game. And kind of just share my knowledge of 3,000 hours with you guys so you guys know what items actually just really stink and you maybe should never take. That being said, before we hop into the actual list itself, there are like 719 items total. I think like 500 passives, like 200 actives. Obviously, there are a lot of not great active items and passive items. But most actives and passives do have some kind of use. So obviously, loser. Maybe your least favorite item isn't even on my list. This is kind of a personalized list to me of what I dislike and what I think is the worst personally. So, is it all my opinion? Yes. Should you complain about it? Yes. It's comment bait. But that's not my point with this list. My point with this list is to share my experience with you guys. Okay? So, fellas, that being said, welcome to my tier list. Isaac's worst passive and active item. Use this space for a legal copy. State whether the information is confidential and how it's intended to be used. Guys, this is confidential. Okay? Also, company name and year. If you guys, you can't share this. Sorry, you guys cannot, it's confidential. My hand?
Anothermint, can you snowgrave yourself? If not, I will explode.
No. But chat, it is my top 10 worst passive and actives. So there is 2 separate bottom 10 lists. I'll be going back and forth between the 2. So I'll say the 10th least favorite passive, and then going to my 10th least favorite active, and we'll go back and forth until we see my least favorite active and passive. All right, that make enough sense? I hope so. But fellas, give a second. The number 10 bottom active item in the game, the worst passive, number 10 is, fellas, if you disagree with me, actually, no, before I get here, sorry, I almost got ahead of myself, chat. Before I even get to the bottom 10 stuff, I have some honorable mentions. Okay, I want to show you guys, actually, should I save honorable mentions later? No, I should save honorable mentions before I say, like, number 1. Okay, scratch that. Remind me to do honorable mentions before we say number 1, chat. I don't want to spoil. We do it later. Okay. But chat, Number 10. Least favorite, the worst the worst passive item in the game is Taurus. Guys, if you don't know Taurus, it is a passive item. When you pick it up, it gives you minus 0.3 speed, which is not great. It also makes so you're not able to shoot tiers after a certain amount of time in a room. Because basically, whenever your speed hits 2 in a room, you become invincible. And you can still see yourself, though. But you can't shoot your tiers anymore. It's honestly super annoying. Is it useful? In some scenarios, yes. I think every item in the game has some kind of use, except for, like, maybe a few at the end. Taurus is just a super, super annoying item. I don't like it just because it slows down my run by making me slower overall, especially for backtracking, alongside not being able to shoot when I walk into a room if I have too much speed. Kind of annoying. I don't like it. It's number 10. W take. You thought it was 0.5? 0.3. It is 0.3. Still very annoying, though. Still mad annoying. Good take. W. +2s. Huge. Guys, I want you to say +2 or -2. If you agree with my take whenever it's revealed, +2 in chat. If you hate it, -2. Let the people know your opinion. Let the people know. +2s. 0, I'll take that too. All right, boys. Moving over to active items. My bottom 10th active item in the game. All right, Alex is here. Alex, you better be taking some notes. It's very important for you. Guys, my 10th worst active item in the game. I forgot. Let's see what it is. Data miner. Guys, people may have expected this to be higher. Data miner I put at number 10. Mainly because, if you don't, let's explain data miner if you don't know what it is. Active item. You use it, it makes the room all glitchy.
Insert Foxy FNAF 2 jump scare.
Whenever you use it, it makes the room all glitchy and stuff. It also makes it so you have fruitcake tier effect for the room you use data miner in. It also messes with your stats a little bit, mostly for the negative, but it also makes it so if you use it on an item pedestal, it turns it into a glitched item. And glitched items are just balls of fun, in my opinion. And that is the main reason I put it at number 10, worst actives. Mainly because, personally, I actually find a lot of enjoyment of just using data miner. Because I don't play the game for, like, streaking most of the time. I kind of just play it to have a good time, and I can acknowledge how bad data miner is. But I think we also have to acknowledge how stupid and fun it is a lot of the time to get glitched items. So I think having it at number 10 to acknowledge how bad it is fine. But I do acknowledge it's bad, but I do think it is very fun. I do think it is a fun item to use if I'm ever trying to win. Probably not going to use to get a glitched item, but if I'm just trying to have fun, which I am a lot of the time.
Hey, Matt.
I'm turning off TTS. Sorry, Gorby. But chat, data miner number 10. Do y'all agree? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not. Track my minus suits +1 take. Yes. This being said, again, this is my list. This is my personal take of the worst items in the game. Doesn't mean I can't have fun with the worst items in the game, but I feel like I have to respect how bad the item is and leave it low on the list, or leave it on the bottom 10 list. But it's higher in the bottom 10 list, you know? That's my take. All right, boys. Fellas, moving back over. I'm sorry, I'm messing with the volume. Moving back over, the number 9th worst passive item in the game. What did I even put? I kind of forgot. What did I put? I'm trying to guess. Again, I made this list like 2 or 3 days ago. What did I put for number 9? Any guesses? What did I put? Actually, chat, what do you guys think? What do you guys think I put as like my bottom 9th passive item in the game? It's Brimstone. Bro, as dementia. I made the list a few days ago. I mean, I have the list. I can pull it up. But I feel like it's fun. Just experience it. Almond milk, you're crazy. Almond milk is great. Fellas, what do we got? Number 9. Battery pack. Oh, yeah, heck this thing. Dude, battery pack sucks. If you don't know, this is a shop item. It's like 15 cents, I think. You buy it, it just spawns 2 to 4 random batteries. Don't get me wrong. This has some uses if you have an active item. Don't get me wrong. But is anyone ever excited to see battery pack? I feel like there's so small circumstances where you finding battery pack is like, oh shit, let's go. You're never like that. Even with some Q0s, I find a tiny planet, sometimes I pop off. I never pop off a battery pack. I think it's so insubstantial what it does, and the big fact that it spawns 2 to 4 random batteries is a big issue too. Because the random batteries it spawns could be like the mini, tiny micro batteries. They can't even be like they don't even need to be like the full batteries. They could spawn the mini micro batteries. That's stupid. An item that should spawn batteries should at least guarantee maybe 2 battery spawns. Just solid batteries, you know? It does also fully charge your active item, but like, what if you don't have an active? What if your active item is stinky or something? I don't know. Because like, there's good scenarios. Okay, you have a D6, you have some stuff to roll, battery pack is fine. If you have Satanic Bible, stuff to get health, that's fine. If you have Lemmigeddon, stuff is fine. But if you don't have an active, or you're starting with Eve, and you have Razor Blade, what's the battery going to do for you? I don't think it's a good item. It's kind of stinky, and it's not very fun. Because it doesn't really do much. Now, keep in mind, this does have some synergies with like Jacob's Ladder and electric-based stuff, which I guess is kind of why it's not the lowest thing on the list, but like it's still not the best. It can save you when you're min-maxing your active like a D6. I don't think I've ever done that. Personally, in my 3,000 hours, I don't think I've ever used battery pack in a beneficial way. Like, I'm sure there are scenarios where maybe you have done that, and maybe I have too, but I don't remember them. Also, shout out the company name. Anyways, what do we think, chat? +2, -2 take? Honestly, skill issue, probably. I didn't know it synergized with Jacob's Ladder. Yeah, I believe it makes it so the number of arcs that Jacob's Ladder jumps is more. +2, +2, -2. I see more pluses than minuses. I'll take it. -5. Well, Burger, you a battery pack believer? You defending battery pack? You're saying it's better than this? I've actually used a ton in greed mode. Well, again, this drops 2 to 4 batteries. You could just drop 2, which is like a net loss of money. Imagine you're the poop with battery pack. You can get a refund if you're lucky. Holy true. It's better than Taurus? Disagree. Because Taurus can be good. It is very annoying, though, to be fair. But battery pack, I don't think it's ever fun. It's not on the fun factor. It's like a 0, you know? Very important. All right, boys. Plus is good. +2 is like you agree. -2 is that you think I stink. All right, boys. The number 9th worst active item in the game. Any guesses? Any guesses for the 9th worst active item in the game? Let me double check my list. What did I say? Oh. Yeah, this one may ruffle some feathers. This one may ruffle some feathers, chat. You guys may not like this take for my number 9th worst active item in the game. And honestly, it kind of hurt me putting it on the list. But fellas, the number 9th worst active item, in my opinion, Plum Flute. I know, I'm the Plum guy. Guys, Plum Flute kind of sucks. Plum Flute is kind of shitty. Can I say that? Guys, I know, I'm the Plum guy, Plum Flute, but I feel like I put it down here because I want it to be so much better. You can only get it by sparing Plum. Cool thematic stuff. It also is part of Beelzebub. That is probably the best part about it. But the active item itself on use is a 3-room charge. I believe it's 3-room charge. You use it. Plum comes down. He does a little bit of stuff. He does a little dance for 10 seconds. Just 10 seconds. Now, he does block tears, but it doesn't do a lot of damage. You can see the damage numbers down here. It's not a lot. It's only 10 seconds. It's not very good. Room clear through rooms? Not true. Not true, sadly. Plum Flute does not do a lot.
Fake Plum fan, SMH, not
no,
my streamer.
I'm trying to defend Plum, because I want Plum Flute to be so much cooler. But the fact that Plum does not stay in the room the entire time, at least only 10 seconds is so short. I want it to be like 30 seconds, or at least just stay until I leave the room. You know? I want to experience Plum, but he kind of just shows up and leaves immediately. So, chat, I don't think Plum Flute's that good. I really don't. Honestly, I think the best part about it is that Plum Flute is part of the Beelzebub transformation. Which I think is cool. That's nice. It's partial flight. But I don't... For an item you can only get by sparing a boss, I feel like the item should be a bit better. At least ever so slightly. Treason, but still +2. Alex must buff it for Matt. Yeah, can I just get a personalized copy where Alex buffs it just for me? -2 for fraud. Fraud? Is Plum just a giant fly? Yes, Plum is giant red fly. +2 opinion, -2 heresy. That was true. Good take, Aga. Thanks. Listen, I'm being brave. I'm being brave by putting Plumfoot on this list. Would you guys put Plumfoot on your list? Maybe not. Maybe not, but I did. I'm brave. Alright, boys. Fellas, we are moving on. Number 8. The 8th worst passive item in the Binding of Isaac. Any guesses? Any guesses what the 8th worst passive item in the game is? I think this one is also going to ruffle some feathers. Because I think some people actually like this item. I am not one of them. I feel like this item has maybe some uses, but it's overall a detriment, personally. The Wiz, Pyro just gives you bombs. Curse the Tower, Marked. Fellas, number 8. Oh, I thought I was thinking of another item. Oh, was my own list wrong? Oh, it was. Oh, wait, oh, it's fine. Okay, number 8. We're going with it. We're running with it. I think I put these in the wrong order. Strange Attractor. That's fine. I thought I put something else number 8. I think I swapped 7 and 8. That's fine. They're interchangeable anyways. Guys, Strange Attractor. For the same reason people don't like Ocular Rift, I don't like Strange Attractor. Okay? It is a funny item. There's fun scenarios where you can have Strange Attractor. Basically what it does, passive item, it makes your tiers suck in everything around it. Including enemies, including enemy bullets, including like pickups on the ground. But it makes it so a lot of enemy movement, especially tier movement and stuff, is very unpredictable a lot of the time. And it makes it very hard to, you know, not take damage in some specific rooms. And in some certain boss fights. It is really not the best for trying to win. It can be funny, but I don't think a lot of the time you take Strange Attractor, your runs are like fun, I would say. Like, again, I would prefer Data Miner over this, just because the funniness of glitched items, I think, are more fun than Strange Attractor fun. You know? Is this guy rage baiting? Are you defending Strange Attractor right now? Sucky take. Good one. It's mid, but bottom 10? Yeah. Yeah. Because I think items that make it so it's so easy for you to take damage is not great, because it just ends your run quicker. And I don't think the fun the item provides outweighs the big negatives of the item halves, you know? So I think I don't like it. I don't like it. Yo, Aaron with a prime sub. Appreciate you, Aaron. Just dodge, bro. No, you're right.
You fucking
It has
loser.
good synergies. Name at least 2. I think it's fun with Ludovico. But you need Ludovico. What else is there? Anti-grav? That's just the challenge run. I don't think that's a fun synergy either. It's fun for the challenge. Brimstone? Again, it's you don't need that though. It's just shitty homing. Like instead of your brim going to the enemy, your enemy's going to the brim. Listen, I don't think it's that good. Maybe it shouldn't be on the worst item list, but again, this is a personal list. This is my worst items. I don't think it's good. Fight me. I don't think it's good. Fellas, that's number 8. It'll only get better from here, I promise. Our worst items? Yes. Alright, boys. Insane to put it over Taurus of all things. Taurus does have uses, though. Like, Taurus by itself is not bad. It's just annoying as shit. That is its biggest fault. Taurus is just annoying. Because overall, it's really not bad. It just makes you slow. Okay, it's fine. Because you get the speed up in the room. You eventually get invincible in a room. That's fine. All this is just making you basically take damage. But fellas, moving on to the number 8th worst active item in the game. And put in a little asterisk, my opinion. This is Matt's opinion. No one's allowed to get mad at me because this is my opinion. And if you say my opinion's wrong, then I feel bad. Chat, what do you guys think is my 8th least favorite, my 8th worst active item in the game. What do you think it is? Sacred Heart? You know what's passive, but sure. Your opinion is wrong? No, it's fair. My opinion can be wrong. Probably is wrong, and that's fine. Broken Shovel. I guess I didn't specify here, chat. I am not including story items. I am not including story items. Just off rip. So, like, the shovel pieces, I'm not counting. It's a story item. It doesn't really count, in my opinion. So the broken shovel pieces, not here. Just keep that in mind. Okay? Fellas, my 8th worst active item. Very similar to the last one. We got Monstro's Tooth. Guys, Monstro's Tooth, it's very similar effort as Plum Flute, but the damage is more like at once. It's just not that good. Like, it's a 3-room charge. You get Monster to drop down onto an enemy. The enemy drops on as random. The damage is as much as a bomb. Just put down a bomb. Bombs do 100 damage. Monster's 120. It's a little more, to be honest. But, like, is it really that much more than just a single bomb? On a 3-room charge? You can't make it target who you want. If there's nothing in the room, it'll just target you. It doesn't open up secret rooms. It's just kind of there. And Jetpack Toe with the freaking Prime stuff for 3 months? Appreciate you, Toe. It's good if you have nothing. Anything is good if you have nothing. You know? Guys, I don't think Monster Tooth is good. And it can overall hit you. Ads? There are ads. Happens. Guys, Monster Tooth is stinky. I don't think I need to say more. I don't think it's that great. We'll wait for ads to finish up, though. I consider it a free mom card. But the thing is, I think the foot does 300 damage? If I'm not wrong, this does a third of that. I could be wrong about the damage from the mom's foot. But again, this is as much damage as a bomb, which is not great. It is 200, I think. Gotcha. Just pick up battery pack and do more damage. Real. Actually real. Good if you're doing a self-hurting build. Yeah, I mean, I think an issue, because like, if you go into a room with a boss fight and there are 2 flies in the room, it's probably going to target a fly. Little unlucky. It's a little stinky in my opinion. I prefer anything else. Like, it's, don't get me wrong, it does do damage. Every 3 rooms, it'll do damage. But like, I don't think it's that beneficial, and it's kind of, I don't know. It could be so much more. Yeah, it's not bad enough to not pick it up. You're not wrong. But it's not that, like, useful, I would say. How would you buff it? Either more damage, lower cooldown. Maybe, because, like, I'm comparing it to Mr. Boom. Mr. Boom is a 2-room cooldown bomb that does more than 100 damage. This is like that, but this cannot open up secret rooms. So this needs to be more offensively used. So I think just upping the damage, lowering the charge. Like, make it like a foot card or something. I don't know. It does auto-aim. Maybe not that much damage. I don't know. It damages you if there's nothing in the room. Correct. Stays in the room. Or how about just Monster just randomly drops? Make it a passive. Just make it a passive. Monster just randomly drops down in the room. Every, like, 30 seconds or so. Make it a passive. Monster just says, hey, what's up to the enemy? Every so often. That would be funny. Yeah, just like Daddy Longlegs, but it's Monstro instead. That could be fun. That could be fun. Anyways, it's my 8th worst active item on the list. All right. Fellas, we're moving on to the number 7th worst passive item in Isaac. Guys, what did I say last? Strange Attractor was number 8. If I said this right. Oh, no, I had it right. I'm just dumb. I just read the wrong one. I'm dumb. Okay, this one. Okay, this one. Guys, spoilers. This item is not a quality 0 item. In fact, dare I say, it is a quality 1 item. But it's still number 7, my worst passive items. Guys, my number 7th worst passive item is Nightlight. So, like, it can be good. It can be good. But most of the time, this is just going to hurt you and be detrimental for the run. Okay, what it does is whatever direction you're facing, there's a little light beam, and that light beam slows stuff down, including enemies, including tiers. And the big thing is that it slows down tiers. And if you are in a large boss fight and you're moving around constantly, the nightlight itself is moving to wherever you're moving to. So some tiers will be slowed, some tiers will not be slowed. And in that certain pattern, there are some tiers that will just be undodgeable, because the game is set up for like you to dodge the tiers at their normal speed. But if some are slowed and some are not, then the pattern gets all messed up, and you're probably just going to be taking damage sometimes. There's a lot of boss fights like Hush, like Blue Baby, like Isaac, like Satan, like Mega Satan, where Nightlight is just big detrimental in the entire fight. So most of the time I see this, if I'm going to I know a boss fight that has a lot of bullets, I'm probably just not going to take Nightlight because it's going to be overall detriment to your run. That being said, there are some upsides. I think in normal rooms, Nightlight is very nice. It does slow down enemies. That makes it easier to clear out some rooms. Also gets rid of the Curse of the Sun, or Curse of the Dark, or whatever, which is nice. But again, I think the overall fact that it makes some late game fights that you're probably going to be going to anyways, like just basically guarantee you take damage, is not good. And I will stick by that. It's number 7. I'll stick by this take. Because again, in normal rooms, I think it is a good item. In normal rooms. But the fact that it makes you take so much damage in some boss fights is not great. So that's why it's number 7. Upside, it matches Blanket. No, you're right. No, you're right. It should be linked to your tiers, not your movements, IMO. I think it's unique how it links up to your movement and not your tiers. I like how that works. But I would agree, it would make it better if the Nightlight changed to move to wherever you're shooting instead of wherever you're moving. Sensor's also bad. Sensor is different because Sensor has the same issue as Nightlight, but while Nightlight only affects where you're moving, Sensor is overall around you. So it makes it a bit easier to dodge the tiers coming at you compared to Nightlight, where some tiers may be slowed, some may not be. If you have Sensor, everything around you is going to be slowed most likely, so it's easier to dodge. Because it was basically between those items for the number 7 spot, and I think Nightlight is worse than Sensor, for sure. So Alex just needs to buff shop items, what you're saying? Is that what I'm saying? Taurus isn't a shop item. Battery pack, I mean, 2 of the last 4 have been shop items. So, it maybe. And again, I'm not saying these items need to be buffed. I'm simply just saying these are my least favorite and what I think is the worst in the game. Again, not saying they need to be buffed. I'm just saying my opinion, and I think that's fine. Shop items are kind of poo. Disagree. There's a lot of very good shop items. Bad items are healthy for the game. I agree. I agree. Because again, I said it before, but a lot of the passive items, all the items in the game, have some use. Again, Nightlight has some use. Don't get me wrong. It helps a bunch in normal rooms.
You fucking
But just during
loser.
boss fights is stinky in my opinion. So, fellas, that's my number 7 passive. +2, I always skip this. Thank you. Chat, +2, -2. What do we think? Validate my opinion. +2, -2. What do we think?
You fucking loser.
+2s? All +2s. Only a few -2s. Only a few. Someone just said 2. I'll take it. I'm assuming that's plus. A few minuses, but mostly pluses. You just got here. Was so clever. All right. Boys, we're moving on. Number 7. The number 7th worst active item in the game. I was watching you stream last night. I'm not sure if you know, but if you get 13 squares before your opponent, you can actually win. Right. Cards. Blow up their house. Guys, the number 7th worst active item in the game. Any guessers? Any guessers? I don't think anyone's going to disagree with me here. Spoilers, it's another Q0. Guys, spoiler, it's another Q0. Who would have thought? Any guessers? Because, fellas, my number 7th worst active item in the game. Friendly ball. Guys, dare I say, friendly ball is stinky and it does absolutely nothing. It's a 2-room charge active item. Use it, you throw it at an enemy, so you can miss it. But if you hit an enemy with the ball as you're throwing it, you have to then go pick it up. And then you can throw it again, and now that enemy is charmed, and it's yours until it dies. It's fun. I would disagree with that. I don't think it's fun. Because there's some enemies, and like it doesn't work on bosses. I feel like it's not worth. Like, don't get me wrong. if you use it in like a very difficult room to get rid of one specific enemy that's difficult, sure, that helps. But honestly, I don't think I've ever actually used this item in a beneficial way. I kind of just seen it. I maybe use it on a fly or two in the first floor, which is not a good use for it. I just don't think it's good. I just don't think it's good. It's like Eraser, though. Eraser's so much better. It gets rid of that kind of enemy forever. This one gets rid of that kind of enemy for the room. Or whatever enemy you hit with it. It's, I don't think it's great. I don't think it's great at all. I mean, the charmed enemy is cool, but again, based off the enemy you actually hit with it is the enemy you get. So, like, I don't think it's good. I just don't think it's good. Friendly ball bishop goes hard. But then, again, okay, chat, the big thing you got to keep in mind as well for active items is obviously you can have as many passives as you want, but you can only have one active item. And at any point, I don't think I'm going to be holding on the friendly ball if I find anything else, except for what's below this. Like, if I find anything else that's just even data miner, I'm taking over it. Whatever I said before, the other actives I said earlier in this, I'm taking that over friendly ball. I don't think friendly ball has uses. Because I know somebody said if I use the friendly ball on a bishop, it's cool. You're not wrong. But if am I going to be taking a friendly ball to the cathedral, to, you know what, mausoleum to get a bishop? No, probably not. So I don't think it's great. I'll take the items I like more over the items I like less. Yes, this is true. This is true. -2, not bad enough to skip. If you have any other active item, I think it is worth a skip. I don't think this is, like, it benefits you in any way. Capturing an explosive enemy for high damage. What if... Okay, hear me out. You press E. Holy shit. Holy shit. Wait a minute. I just don't think it's good. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm saying this every single time, chat. Items have uses. I'm not saying it's a useless item. I'm saying I don't think it's good. Even though it has some uses. What if we all just unfollow? No, you could. You could. That's fine. That's fair. To be fair, no active item is a skip. Loser. You pick it up and just ignore it. Still -2. I feel like you're agreeing with me, but you're still saying -2. Kind of messed up. What if you capture a brim enemy? Then you capture a brim enemy. Go crazy. Where'd your hoodie come from? It's a mogul moves hoodie. It's Ludwig merch. I know. I know. -2. YouTuber merch. Ew. All right, boys. Y'all ready to keep going? A lot of friendly ball believers in chat. Guys, overall, +2, -2 take. Let me hear it. Be real with me. +2, -2. It'd be so much better if it can make shiny enemies appear. It's fair. Fair amount of -2s. Not a lot, but a fair amount. Mostly +2s. We'll take it. We'll take it. I hope for everyone that is saying -2, I now think anytime you see friendly ball, you're going to take it to the end of the run now. That's what I think of -2ers.
You fucking loser.
All right, boys. We will continue. Fellas, the number 6 worst passive item in the game. What do y'all think it is? Ooh, this one's going to ruffle some feathers. This one's going to ruffle some feathers. Because I know this item is good. I just hate it. This is what I know is good. Or, like, I know it can be good. I just hate it. Fellas, any guesses? Any guessers? The mark? That's just that no downside. Pre -2, that's fair. That's fair. Soy milk? Hell no. I am a soy milk believer through all of days. It's like probably like top 5 items for me. All right, boys. My number 6 worst passive item in the game. Samson's nuts. Samson's chain. Guys, I don't like this item. I don't like this item. You walk around, Samson's ball follows you behind you, and it can block tears. It can do damage. It can break rocks. Very, very cool. It can do a lot of stuff. But the last issue is that last point. It can break rocks. If you are in the depths or any floor that has mushrooms on it, or there are explosion rocks in the room, Samson's ball will somehow heat seek it if you walk next to it, and it will explode, and it will do damage to you. I hate involuntary damage from Samson's Chain. It is very annoying because of it. But I can recognize it is very, very good. Because again, it can block tears. You simply just stand. It's like a dry baby. But it's like stuck behind you and it's annoying. This is rage bait. I'm explaining why I don't like it, JP. What don't you understand? What do you disagree with? I don't like how it blows up mushrooms and rocks. I know, like, if you're trying to do it, and again, this is like infinite bombs, more or less. It doesn't open up secret rooms, but it can blow up every single rock in the room. It's really good in that manner. Kind of annoying to use, but you can do it that way, which is nice. But I think the detriment of you just taking unwanted damage from mushrooms and stuff, which is bound to happen, I don't like. I am not a fan of that aspect of the item because it just feels like it's not unfair because it's what the item does. I didn't want it to happen. I'd rather have Leo over this. No fair, because I can choose what I walk over a lot of the time. I don't like how it takes away one spot in the item pool. Freaking got him. Waste of space, Samson's Chain. Like, don't get me wrong. These items have its uses. I'm going to say this every single time. These items have its uses. I just don't like it. I think I'm like, most of the time I see this, I'm probably going to skip, especially if I'm playing someone like Lost, Retained Lost, like with not a lot of health. Or like the run is not going well. I may actually take it if the run's not going well, just because I'm desperate and I'm trying to like get tinted rocks for free. But I just don't think it's overall good. Nightlight, Friendly Ball, Samson's Chains, they are good items. You just don't know how to use them. Please make JP, make your bottom 10 list. I want to see yours. I want to see your bottom 10 list. I want to see how you fare. Because, yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. All the items have its uses. I'm just saying, I don't like it. First Friendly Ball, now Samson's Chains. Are you anti-slavery? Yes. Yeah, you know what? I'll stand by that. Guys, I'm anti-slavery. How woke of you? Thanks. As somebody who's bad at the game, the trickle of damage is something I take anyways. No, it's fair. Don't get me wrong. These items can be nice for your run. It's just me. I would probably avoid taking it most runs. Most runs. Fellas, I fear the further we get into my bottom 10 list, the more -2s that are going to start appearing in chat. And it scares me a little bit, but fellas, it's an opinion. It's okay. I'm saying my opinion on the internet. I am expecting a lot of people to not agree with me, and that is perfectly okay.
You fucking loser.
I just don't want you to take anything I say personally, chat, okay? Even if you disagree with me, it's perfectly fine. I expect it. I respect it. Just please do not disrespect others for their opinions, because I think I'm valid in my takes, even though I'm probably not. But, you know. But free crawl spaces, if you have like 20 years. I don't have a bottom 10. It's always situational. Okay. So you don't... okay. Yeah. Okay. JP, just... I understand. It's opinion stuff. I completely understand. Don't you worry. You're allowed to be wrong. Yes. Matt, if there is for some reason my goat fruitcake, I'm leaving forever. I got bad news for you. Not yet, though. Fellas, number 6, the worst active item in the game. The 6th worst active item in the game. Fellas, any guessers? I don't think... I know some people are going to disagree. There's always going to be some people disagreeing. I don't think it's good, though. I don't think it's good. Friendly Ball again. Fellas... Number 6. Someone said Tammy said very close. It's Isaac's Tears. Isaac's Tears, it's active item. You shoot 6 times, you can press the spacebar, and 8 tears come out. They get a 5 flat damage bonus, which is nice. I just don't like this item. Don't get me wrong. As usual, it can be good. It can be good. But the fact that it charges depending on your fire rate is very annoying.
Amat love, Amat love, Amat love.
Lono with the 5-month prime. Do appreciate you. But just the fact that I have to manually use this item every single time it's charged, on top of the fact that it's very dependent on what my fire rate is very annoying to constantly use. And like, I like the noise of the ding, 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 ding of it charging, but that can be annoying very quickly. So most of the time when I have this item, whenever I first get it, I'll use it a few times, and then I'll get kind of annoyed with the sound and kind of just stop using it. And I don't think the damage overall is that beneficial. I know they've buffed it, so like the animation time of you actually using it is basically nothing at this point. I don't think it's absolutely nothing. I know that Tammy's head got buffed, where Tammy's head no longer has an animation of it going off. You can kind of just keep on firing. But I believe Isaac's Tears does have a small animation of you holding it up. I don't think it's good. I know they gave it a 5 flat damage bonus on the tears that get shot out. So it does your damage plus 5 for each that she gets shot out. But I just don't think it's that good. I'd prefer to have most other things. I'd prefer to have Friendly Ball, honestly. I may use it more often than this. Don't get me wrong, this can help you with your damage. But I just think the annoyance of you using it and like the dependence on your fire rate for the actual charges of it, it's not the best. Make it a passive the time it's saying. Simply make it a passive. Every 6 tiers, you shoot 8 tiers. Boom. And if you have Tractor Beam, holy shit. Yo, Bartman with the 18
back
months.
Back to lurking, but I'm back in the States, so it's not 3 a.m. for me anymore. Oh, yeah. Also, I agree this item is dookie.
Thank you for agreeing. Yeah, I don't think Isaac's Tears is that good. I think it can be cool, but the fact that it also does not take in most of your tier effects itself is not great either. Like, if you have Brimstone, sadly, it does not take Brimstone into account. It just shoots out Tears, though. It just does its normal Tears. Unlike Tammy's Head, where Tammy's Head will take into account your actual, like, you know, your tier modifiers, this does not. Which is a little lame. Company name top right. Yeah, shout out company name. All right, boys, hit me with it. +2, -2. JP, you're like my what's the shitty guy? Not the shitty, sorry. I meant like the very critical guy on like American Idol. What's his name? Simon Cowell. JP, what we thinking? You're my Simon Cowell. Isaac's Tears, +2, -2. Good take, bad take. Contrarian? Not contrarian, but like very tough. Very, 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 very tough opinionated person, you know? And I'm saying this not to like mahogany, JP, don't you worry. I'm saying it all in jest, because I'm genuinely curious. A critic? Well, everyone's a critic. You know what they say, everyone's a critic. Alright, boys. Fellas, we're moving on. Don't worry, Matt, you're not mogging. Fuck. Fellas, the number 5th worst passive item in the game. What did I put for this one? Okay. Yeah, no, I put this one... You know what? People may be mad at me for this. Honestly, I may... I probably should have, like, reviewed my list, but we're sticking with this. We're sticking with this, okay? We're sticking with this. Guys, people aren't going to like me after number 5. Number 5's... maybe... honestly, number 5 should have been, like, probably number 10. I'm scared. Fellas, number 5, the worst passive item, 5th worst passive in the game, I guess, according to this list. Which I guess is mine. Bucket of Lard. Which I'll stick by it, more or less. Bucket of Lard. That's crazy. Yeah, a little bit. Everyone says -2. Guys, it gives you a permanent 0.2 speed down. Yeah, it gives you 2 red art containers. Yeah, it gives you 2 red art containers. Is that worth it? +2 on the screen, fellas. +2. But Bucket of Lard giving you such a big, hefty speed down is not great. And obviously, comparing this to Taurus, which was number 10 on the list, Taurus eventually gives you a speed up in the room you're in eventually, and it makes you invincible. So I think Taurus has more uses than Bucket of Lard, just because Bucket of Lard just overall makes you slower, and that makes you harder to dodge things in general. And don't get me wrong, 2 HP can be nice. But most of the time you're seeing Bucket of Lard, I'm expecting most people kind of just skip it, because I don't think it's worth most of the time. Most of the time, I'm just not taking it. +2, the speed down is rough, I agree. The fact that it's permanent while Taurus is also permanent with Taurus, but like it kind of speeds up in an active room. It's a little different. I rarely skip Lard. This guy gotta be slow as heck. I'm getting speed ups 100 times more than health ups on my run. Not entirely true. I mean, obviously, it's depending on the run. Some runs, yes. Some runs, no. You know? You skip it early, take it late. I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong. If my speed is like already pretty high, maybe I'll take it if I need some extra health. But again, if I'm at base speed, base health, probably just going to skip. I don't think it's that worth. Radar containers are the least useful by the time large shows up. Yeah, I mean, it can show up in like the first item room or two. But again, if I'm already playing like Maggie that has 0.85 speed, I take this, I have 0.65 speed. And then I get 0.2 speed up, and I'm still very slow. I don't think it's worth. Like, the speed down hurts a lot. The speed down does hurt a lot. That's the main reason it's this low. And on the same page, chat, on my notes, I put down Bucket of Lard / Thunder Thighs because I was kind of torn between the two. Because Thunder Thighs is very similar. It gives you 1 HP up. It gives you a 0.4 speed down. A higher speed down. But I didn't include it here because they're kind of the same thing. But Thunder Thighs gives you Stompy. And I think Stompy provides a lot more value than Bucket of Lard does, even though it gives you more of a speed down. So, out of the two, I chose to include Bucket of Lard and not Thunder Thighs. Yeah, Thunder Thighs is 0.4 speed down. 0.4 is crazy. It's crazy slow. But Stompy does have a lot of benefits to it. Stompy is negative. Not a lot of the time. Sometimes it is. Sometimes it is. But I think it's basically free bombs forever. While Samson's Chain is also the same thing, Stompy, I can at least choose what I, stomp. You skip both. Yeah, they're both equally not the great. Again, I was torn between having them both on the list. So Thunder Thighs isn't like, a super good item, I'm saying. I'm just saying I think it would be redundant to add both. And I think out of the two, I included Bucket of Lard instead of Thunder Thighs. But I think they're both kind of stinky. But I think Bucket of Lard is worse out of the two, personally. Stompy is good, but Samson's Chain is bad. Yeah. For the reason that, again, Samson's Chain follows behind you while Stompy is you. So it's easier for you to dodge mushrooms and stuff that I have issues with Samson's Chain. Even though they both provide similar things. Just the fact that Stompy is you, Inconsistent, basically. All right, boys. I get the reasoning. Thank you. But you still disagree. That's fair. Guys, again, you're free to disagree. Perfectly fine. But boys, we're moving on. Because, fellas, the number 5th worst active item in the game. Are y'all going to be mad about this? Y'all won't. I don't think anyone's going to be mad about this one. Like, maybe you will be, but, like, probably not. If anyone chooses to defend this item, you're kind of crazy, in my opinion. Fellas, the number 5th worst active item game, in my opinion. Mom's Bra. And everyone cheered. Mom's Bar. Mom's Bra does nothing. It does nothing. Like, it does something, but it does nothing. It petrifies all enemies in the room for 4 seconds. Cool. How many, what charge? I forgot how many charge. I think it's like a 3-room charge item. It's not great. It's not great. But the fact that it can at least help slightly in, like, rooms, it does something. It's 4 seconds, not a long time, but walk into a room. But you can walk into a room, you pop it, at least kill one enemy real quickly, and then you move on and do the rest of the room. It's not great. But there are worse items. But there are worse. Useless item? Yeah, not completely useless. I think it's... Yeah, no, it's not great. I was going to say it's worse than Friendly Ball, but according to my list, it's not. So I'm going to stick with my list. Mom's Bra is not great. It's a bad panic button. If you have panic button with this, wouldn't be bad. Genuinely. The animation makes it even worse. I'm not taking into account the animation, but yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. All right, boys. Fellas, it seems like everyone agrees with the Mom's Bra take. I'll take it. Hell yeah. Fellas, we are moving on to the number 4 worst passive item in the game. Fellas, I don't think anyone's going to agree with me. No, I don't think anyone's going to disagree with me on this one. I really don't think y'all are. I'm sure there are some defenders of this item. I'm sure there are some. But there are not many, I would say. And again, each item has its use, but I feel like this item is more of a detriment than anything else. Fellas, number 4 IBS. I be shitting. IBS, I think, for the same reason like Nightlight is on the list and Samson's Chain is on the list, taking self-harm damage not on purpose really sucks. And that's what this item does. Because what this item does is after you do enough damage, after you stop firing, you'll hold a poop above your head. And that poop can be any of the Tainted Blue Baby poops. So it could be the poison poop. And you know what? It could also be the fire poop. And if you don't know how it works, Tainted Blue Baby has a poison poop where it puts like a poison cloud in the room wherever the poop is. And at the same time, if you shoot again and then you hold up another poop, and the poop you hold up is a fire poop, it'll then make that gas cloud explode. And guess what? You're not explosion immune most of the time, meaning you're just going to take damage. So it's a lot of like paying attention to what poops you have, because you can't choose not to use this. Well, you can, because like it only goes off when you stop firing. So I guess if you fire forever, you never have to worry about it. But the fact that it's bad. But to be fair, this used to be even worse, because before it used to just go off whenever it wants. At least now it waits until you stop firing for the poop to actually go off, which is nice. But also this can make like troll bomb spawn, like Tainted Blue Baby can, and also just bombs in general aren't always great in some scenarios where like, say you're in a small room and there's an enemy directly in front of you and you stop firing for a second to like reposition, and oops, there's a bomb above your head now. Deal with it. And then you take damage. So, I don't think it's good. Again, I think it may have some uses. It's basically free bombs. But the issue with, again, with IBS is you need to do enough damage for the poop to actually proc. So you're not able to use this like a number 2 to get infinite bombs. You have to do damage first to get the poop to go off, which is the issue. Because if you couldn't, then it's... I wouldn't say it's broken because it has the same issues, but you would potentially be able to use it for infinite bombs. But sadly, you cannot, and I be shitting. I be shitting. Guys, +2, -2? But IBS is funny? I really don't think it is. Like, I don't think it's one of those items that's, like, fun. It's just annoying. It's just annoying. +2. I saw 1 -2. It's fair. Again, I expect some defenders of IBS. I'm not one of them. I'm not one of them. All right, boys. Moving on. The number 4 worst active item in the game. Guys... any guesses? I've seen some people say the name of this item previously in chat, which makes me think that y'all would agree with my take here. I think y'all are going to agree with my take. Probably. Maybe. Guys, it's another Q0. I know. It feels kind of stinky to put Q0s in the bottom list, but I mean, it's just true. Fellas, the number 4 worst, in my opinion, is scissors. Scissors is not great. In my humble opinion. What it does, an active item, think like 3-room charge again. You plop your head down, more or less. And the head you plop down shoots your tiers. The tiers you have as the player is wherever your head lands. You cannot pick your head back up. It is stuck there for the room. But your body also now shoots little blood stuff coming at you. But the blood that shoots out to you is not your tier effects. It is just random blood tiers. While the tiers you actually do and the damage you do is where your head is. So it is very difficult to use a lot of the time, because wherever you plop your head down, you cannot really reposition that. Are you able to pick it? You may be able to pick it back up. I kind of forget. But the fact that, again, it's hard to use in any correct way. Personally, it's really shitty pinking shears. Yeah. Well, pinking shears, like the body goes off, does its own thing. Sadly, you're controlling the body now, which is very stinky, and you're not immune. So... I don't think it's good. Maybe I can see some uses for it. But, yeah, I think picking back up is decap attack. Yeah, decap attack is different, though. Sounds pretty bad. Yeah, it's not great. It's just the fact that the damage you're doing is now where your head is, and it's kind of hard to reposition it overall. Makes it so, like, its uses are pretty low. I can see maybe some uses if you're, like, in a hush fight. You plop your head down in the center of the room. You then run to a corner, and then you kind of just vibe while your head does the damage and you're gone. But, like, it's better than Mom's Bra, IMO. No. I think, out of the two, I think I would get more benefit out of Mom's Bra because of, you know, freezing the enemies in a room. That's at least something. This, like, I would barely use, honestly. Really? I didn't even know that's what it did. I've never used it once. That's fair. That's fair. But, guys, that's my number 4. That's my number 4. Oh, I just read this number. Dealing, again, the blood shooting tiers does 66 to 101% of your tier damage. So it does scale with your damage, but most of the time it's doing less damage than you would typically do, right? So it's just, I'd rather keep the head on my body. So that's my number 4. And fellas, we're getting into top 3 territory. I mean, bottom 3 territory. Bottom 3 territory, fellas. What do you guys think the worst 3 passives are? Any guessers? What's number 3? My number 3 worst passive item in the game. Okay. Yeah, I think some people may disagree with my number 3. Some people may. But preemptive -2, that's fair. E. coli, fire mine, shard, guillotine. Fellas, my number 3 worst passive item in the game. Missing no. Wow, everyone agrees. Yep, everyone agrees. Missing no is stinky. Mainly because my note I put for missing no in my notes, by the way, I left little notes for myself. My only note for missing no is it's not fun. Basically, what it does is whenever you pick it up, it re-rolls your entire build. Okay? If you re-roll, your build is re-rolled out. And every time you go to a new floor, your build rolls again. It also like makes your stats fluctuate by a bit. Not a lot, though. But yeah, the fact that it constantly rolls your build is very, very annoying because one of the builds you get could be just you could get Ipecac, My Reflection. I don't know. It's the fact that your build is involuntarily being rolled every single floor. It's so not consistent. Some of the builds can be crazy good. Don't get me wrong, but it's the fact that it's just you're not choosing to roll your build. It just does it for you. It's very annoying. And the other issue I have with missing no is if you find another way to roll your build. Say you have missing no, which is a passive item, but then you also find like a dice room, like a 6 room, which lets you roll your build naturally. Missing no can never be re-rolled. I think the only scenario you get rid of it is using Genesis. But besides that one item, anytime you were to roll your build through other means besides missing no, like a D4, like a D100, like a dice room, missing no does not get rolled. It just stays there forever. I guess you can get rid of it with clicker or reverse stars, but that's just random. Not random, but like you would need to pick it up first. There's nothing else. All right, just go with there's nothing else. Yeah, the fact is you cannot roll missing no off of your build. Even if it's not missing no. It's dumb. I think it would be cool if D4 or some other ways to roll your build would also roll missing no. I understand it's basically hard-coded since it rolls your build. It also needs to stay. But it's the fact that it never leaves after you get it is very annoying. It is very annoying. Guys, what do we think? +2? -2? +2 gets skipped, nerd. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Did he miss? Guys, did I miss? -2 should be higher. You mean higher or lower, Subtract? You like it? Or you think it should be worse? Should be number 1, to be honest. We haven't seen my list yet, so... I'm sure everyone's going to agree with my number 1. I think my number 1's a good take, personally. It's okay. I think it can be fun sometimes, though. I don't think I've ever voluntarily had fun with missing no. I think it has the potential to be fun, but the fact that you're just stuck with it forever is annoying. Because what if you find a fun build? Oops, it's gone now. All right, boys. Well, fellas, that was my number 3 passive. Let's hop over to my number 3 worst active item in the game. And fellas, it's another Q0. No one yell at me. Another Q0 in the top 10 list, in the top 3. And honestly, maybe I should have put this one higher in retrospect because it literally is just a bad item.
You fucking loser.
And let me check my little notes for myself. Okay. Guys, my number 3 worst active. Wavy cap. Honestly, could be number 1. I think there's a big argument. It could be number 1. Mainly for the fact, if you don't know, wavy cap on use, if you're on console, just crashes your game. That's what it does. On console, this literally on use crashes your game, which is kind of very funny. If you're not on console, if you're on PC and you use it, you get a fire rate up, you get a small speed down, and you're now drunk in game. And you can kind of use it as many times as you want until your screen is completely garbage. But you get a bunch of fire rate for it. You also get very slow, but not that slow. Anyways, it's just mad annoying. Especially for, like, content reasons. If you're watching a YouTube video with wavy cap, you're not watching a video with wavy cap. It's very annoying to actually look at and play. Maybe a 1 in 100 runs. It's kind of funny to pop every now and then. But it's really not that great. And it's very, very annoying. It's also very funny how it just crashes on console. I think that fact is very funny. And I think for that fact, it could have gone, like, to number 1. Because it has literally 0 use. Like, I guess the only use on console is if you just want to stop playing the game. Good with rock bottom, which is why it's number 3. It has a little bit, like, it gives you some fire rate up. Okay, and the fire rate up is pretty nice. Don't get me wrong.
It only crashes on the PS4, PS5 versions.
Oh, is it only PlayStation?
It works on Switch and Xbox.
07 PlayStation users. But yeah, chat, it gives you a good fire rate up, which is why it's number 3, I think. Again, it has at least some benefit. It has some benefit. If your run is really struggling, you find wavy cap and you're desperate, it can actually help you. But it's very annoying. That's why it's number 3, fellas. If you disagree, I think you're wrong. It's a funny item. But we have to agree it's not a good one. And it's okay. Bad items can be fun, but I still think it's very not great. Where the fuck are the beans? What do you mean? What do you mean? Guys, +2, -2. What do we think? Fellas, validate me. Or unvalidate me. What do you think? Would you put it at number 3? Would you put it at number 3? Yes, it is. It's not that bad. No, it's pretty bad. No, it's pretty bad. Where's Sharp Straw? Spoilers, not on this list. Sharp Straw's good. Sharp Straw's fine. There's a lot of... Some people said -2, which I think is a very interesting take y'all have, but it's okay. Y'all can have wrong opinions. Alright, boys. Fellas, moving on to the bottom 2. The second worst passive item in the game. Guys, what do you think it is? Guys, what do you think it is? Any guessers? The second with passive. This guy's rage baiting me. Listen, if saying an opinion is rage baiting, then yes. Again, I never make any of my tier lists to rage bait. Genuinely, I don't. I just know some people have not my same opinion, which is honestly valid. Fellas, my number 2 worst passive item in the Binding of Isaac is TM Trainer. Guys, it's not number 1. TM Trainer is the second worst passive item in the game. Now, don't get me wrong. Data Miner, I put it number 10 for the active item list because glitched items are funny. The only difference between Data Miner being number 10 on the active item list and TM Trainer being number 2 is after TM Trainer, every single item you pick up is going to be a glitched item, which is very funny. It is very funny, but while Data Miner, you can choose what items become glitched items. So you can still get your Sacred Hearts, your Brimstones. But with TM Trainer, you just get gobbledygook. Alright, it's a little too crazy. It's a little too crazy. You know, since everything is broken, it can become very just stupid. Don't get me wrong. It can be a lot of fun. It can be. But I think having the choice of glitched items with Data Miner is a better way to experience glitched items overall. Because you get to incorporate both your regular items and gobbledygook. Well, this is just the gobbledygook part. But it is very funny. But I think we have to agree. It is a bad item. Like, most of the time you take TM Trainer and commit to a run, you're not gonna win. Which is fair. But it's fun. But we have to agree. It's a shit item. What the fuck is worse than this? That's the question, huh? Again, chat. This is my second worst passive item. I still have one above this, or I guess one below this. Not gonna lie, the TM Trainer challenge is one of my favorite things in Isaac. Honestly, same. I think it's very fun. I think it's very fun. Fellas, what we think? +2, -2 take? I think I'm valid for putting this here. Like, I think if I have a bottom 10 list and I don't include TM Trainer, somebody's saying something. And I do agree, it's a bad item. Fun item, though. But it is a bad item. Missing no is worse, -2. No, because missing no, I think you could still win a run. With TM Trainer, you're not going to win a run, most likely. Most likely you ain't winning. Well, missing no, you probably are going to win, just will be very annoying. A fair amount of -2s, that's fair. It's valid. It's valid. I think if you're judging good, I think if you're good at judging when to stop taking things, TM Trainer can be very strong, but it's also very unfun, in my opinion. Like, just not being able to take items anymore with TM Trainer is kind of stinky. Because I want to take everything, because it's fun. But also, if you don't take things, then you maybe win. I don't know. Fellas, that's my number 2. All right. And before we get to number 1 passive, fellas, number 2, the second worst active item in the game. I don't think it's going to come as a surprise to anybody what these top 2 are, genuinely. But you never know. Maybe I throw a curveball. Guys, what do you think number 2 is? My number 2 worst active. Data miner. Data miner is number 10 on my active list. Lemon. Plan C. Yeah, we'll do honorable mentions after this, chat. Fellas, my number 2, my second worst active item in the game that I have basically rarely used, minus in challenges you guys invoke on me. Clicker. Guys, clicker sucks. Can I get a round of applause? Guys, clicker is stinky. Like, I just don't see a use in clicker. I really don't. I think it's a fun, unique idea. But, like, in actuality, in the game, I don't think I have ever used clicker in a beneficial way. Like, what are you supposed to do with this? Genuinely. It's good for marks. Is it, though? Is it, though? Like, genuinely. If you're, like, rigging the game with Tainted Candy, get a clicker. Okay, that works. Okay. But even if, like, say I'm playing Isaac, and I'm trying to get a lost mark for free, I then have to use clicker and get lucky. There are 17 other characters you can turn into. And keep in mind, this bolded text here, non-tainted characters can only transform into other non-tainted characters. So if I'm playing normal Isaac, I cannot then clicker into tainted Isaac. All right? Normal characters go to normal characters, and tainted characters only go to tainted characters. Keep that in mind. So if I'm playing Isaac, it's a 1 in 17 chance I actually roll into a character I would like, if I'm trying to roll, if I'm going for one guy specifically. It's very difficult to get the character you're looking for. And, like, I know I have a lot of hours in the game. And, like, maybe you can use the cheese like a tainted lost mark. Maybe. It is difficult to do. Lilith and Greedier. Maybe. But, again, it's the same issue of, like, you trying to transform into the right guy. Right? Because maybe you are playing Lilith and Greedier. And you want to click her at the very end to maybe, like, get some more change in your dono machine after you beat the run. Right? If you want a specific character, it will take, on average, 9 to 10 uses. So it often costs you 60 rooms and up to 5 items to turn the character you want. Yeah. Because, chat, if you don't know, read this a bit in the middle as well. Anytime you use clicker, has a 50% chance to remove the last passive item you collected or trinket you vault. It used to be guaranteed every time you use clicker to remove your last passive item. Now it's only a 50% chance. But even with that small buff of like only a chance it removes your item, it's like, honestly, I can't even see in my head a use case that I would use it in personally. Because most of the time, I'm playing a character to play the character I'm playing. I know, weird. And just switching characters, I don't think has much benefit. Because I know some characters have some specific starting items, but say you like use clicker and roll into Isaac, you don't get the D6 now. I think honestly, if you use the clicker and if the character starts with an active item, it gets dropped in the room you're in, that would be sick. Like say you use clicker as like as Maggie, and you roll into Isaac, and since you're now Isaac, it also gives you a D6 in the room as a pedestal. That could be cool. That could have some uses. Because then you could use the clicker in the secret room, get active items to spawn, eventually get a D6 and roll it in there. That could be neat. That could be neat. But since any actives you have with the starting characters, you don't really get, it's kind of annoying. Because, like, again, if you roll into Maggie, you don't get the Yum Heart. You roll into Apollyon, you don't have Void. Now, luckily, if you're a tainted character rolling into another tainted character, pocket actives you do get, but normal actives you don't. But, chat, that is my number 2 worst active, and I still have one above this. I still have one that's worse than this. An item that I see no use for, which is kind of funny in my opinion. Like, maybe this should be number 1. Maybe it should be. But it's number 2. It's not a good item. People scrambling for super fringe niche cases. I mean, it does have niche cases. Like, there are some cases with Clicker. Because, again, Tainted Cane going crazy with, like, a big game break. It could work for that way. But, like, outside of that, like, a 1 or 2 niche cases, like, I see no use for it. Spoiler, it's Death Street. Real. Guys, before we get to number 1 of the worst passives in the game, I want to go over a few of my honorable mentions. Because, chat, I have a small list of a few different honorable mentions that I know people were going to bring up, and I feel like would be amiss if I did not at least talk about them slightly. I don't have a little slide or graphic for it. I'm going to talk about it. Fellas, we have 2 items that I noted that people may think are bad, but I actually have a note that's saying they're not actually bad. And 2 items there. We have Curse of the Tower. We have Mars. Fellas, I don't think either 2 of Curse of the Tower or Mars are deserving to be in the bottom 10. Both, I think, are pretty good. Okay? Curse of the Tower and Mars are not that bad. Alright? How is Mars bad? Involuntarily using it to run into enemies and take damage. Those, I don't think are, like, I think they're fine. I think they're fine. But I know some people don't like them, so I feel like I should have brought them up at least. But they're not in my bottom 10 in any way. Alright. Fellas, other ones. I wrote down a few tier-related passive items that I know people don't like, but I don't think they are bad. Talk about Ludovico technique. I don't think is bad, is annoying, but is not bad. Not in my bottom 10. Anti-gravity. Same reason Ludo. Very annoying sometimes to use. But anti-grav is really not that bad either. Another one people love to bring up. Cursed Eye. Not my number 1. Cursed Eye, I don't think is bad either. Cursed Eye is annoying to use. It can be really shitty in some scenarios. But I think it overall can provide more of a... It provides a bit of a buff. I don't think it's anywhere near bottom 10 of the game. For sure. Dichotomy chassis. Cursed Eye is terrible. Cursed Eye is so good. Fellas, another one that's tier related. People have brought up earlier in chat too. The Wiz. I don't think the Wiz is bad. For the same reason I don't think Tiny Planet is bad. I think it's fun. I know I like the doggone Wiz. Because it's a little annoying to use for sure. But the fact that it gives you Spectral tiers, it does technically make you shoot at 2 tiers. But Spectral is nice. If you get like a good synergy with it, can be very nice. Wiz is not that bad. Definitely not bottom 10. Definitely not. And chat, the last one I actually considered, this is probably close to the bottom 10 in my opinion, for at least the weird tiers it gives you, Marked. Marked was very close to my bottom 10, because I do think Marked is very annoying to use, but I think the overall benefit of the tiers it gives you is not bottom 10 worthy compared to the ones I had in my bottom 10 for passives. Marked is very annoying though. I want to validate you, it is very annoying. Alright, I have a few others, chat, in my honorable mentions. I know quite a few honorable mentions here. 2 of them. I know one of them people actually brought up a bunch, but I have learned the better of my ways. Even though I don't personally like it that much, I understand its uses, and therefore it's not in my bottom 10. We have Shard of Glass. The one where you get hit, and like you start splurting out blood, like consistently until you pick up another red heart. Shard of Glass is not in my bottom 10. Just because with Shard of Glass, anytime you get hit, there's a chance for you to drop a red heart, which is actually better chances than Old Bandage. So, in a way, it's a better Old Bandage, which is just so weird. It can be decent, not in my bottom 10. Not in my bottom 10. Alright. The other one that's similar, I marked it just on hit, is there items that kind of just do nothing besides you get hit and you get something for it, which is not terrible. But I have Infestation and Spider Baby. They both do the same thing, basically. On hit, you spawn a spider or a fly. Sure. It's not great. I'm be so real. But I at least wanted to bring them up because they're not in my bottom 10. But they kind of just don't do much. Fanny Pack is so good. It's not Fanny Pack. Fanny Pack is really good. Anemic is also awful. You get a range up with Anemic. You get stats for that. And guys, my last 2 honorable mentions, these 2 honestly were very close to making the cut of my bottom 10, but slightly didn't make it. But I mark these 2 items as just don't work on some characters, which is very funny. Any items that I think don't work on some specific characters, I think are just not that great. And the 2 here, I have the jar. The one that lets you store red art containers. The jar just isn't useful on some characters. And even on some characters that are, I don't think provides much of a benefit. But the fact that it does provide at least some benefit for characters that can't have red hearts, I didn't have it in my bottom 10. Even though it's not the best. The other one, chat, that I also marked as doesn't work on some characters is Adrenaline. Adrenaline will only give you, I think it's a damage up, right? For every empty heart container you have. Any empty red heart container you have. So, like, any character that has soul hearts, not the best. And even the stats it gives you, if you're, like, missing 3 red heart containers, or they're all empty, it's not a lot of damage you actually get from it. It's some, but it's not a lot. I think Adrenaline is way too situational. Again, it's not in my bottom 10, but I definitely considered it. Chat, I know it's quite a few honorable mentions, but I wanted to at least bring those up. Those are my honorable mentions before we get to number 1, fellas. But guys, what do y'all think is my number 1 least, my number 1 worst passive item in the game? Anyone know? What's up with the company name? Shout out the company name. The Vision. This is my vision. Guys, what's number 1? What's number 1? Actually, I haven't even seen it in chat. Surprise! I haven't even seen it in chat, which worries me a little bit. I haven't even seen it in chat. Uh-oh. Guys, I don't think anyone's going to agree with me. I don't think anybody's going to disagree with me. I don't think anyone is going to disagree with me here. Because, fellas, I think I have a very fair and valid take. I think this item is overall just dookie ass. And I will stand by this forever. I am mostly, like 99 times out of 100, I am never taking this item. Fellas, my worst active item in the the worst passive item in the Binding of Isaac. By far. By miles. Little baggy. Dude, fuck this item. This item sucks. This item is shit. This item sucks, man. This item sucks. This makes so any cards you get are now pills. That sucks. You know how many good cards there are? Reverse Judgment? Strength card? Hierophant? No more Fent, fellas? You can't live without that. This is just so bad. This is so bad. The worst, I agree. No, I think it is the worst. Genuinely. I think it is the worst. Genuinely. It allows you to carry 2 pills, though, guys. You can carry 2 pills. Worse than TM Trainer? Yes. Because sometimes I want to take up TM Trainer for the funny. Little baggy, it's not even fun. Like, even if I have PhD, I don't think it's worth taking. Because you know what? If you take Little Baggy, you're now negating every single good card in the game.
People forgot about it, Lamau.
Real! But guys, keep in mind, there are basically no bad cards in the game. Every single card in the Binding of Isaac is good. And even if you have PhD, where every single pill in the game is good, some of the effects you don't even care about. Shot speed up. Yippee. Range up when you have 30 range. Yippee. Who cares? When you can get a strength card, get a Hierophant, get a teleport card to save some keys. I don't know, get out of jail free card, go to Mega Satan. You get some reverse cards. Reverse stars, reverse levers, reverse judgment. You can't get those anymore either, idiot. It is so not good. It is so not good. Because on top of it, again, even if you have PhD, every single run only has a certain number of pills that can spawn. So even if you turn everything into pills, you're not increasing the size of your pill pool. You cannot get any pill in the game now, which I think would be an interesting way to take it. Where, like, say if you take Little Baggy, you can now get any pill in the game instead of, like, only a set amount every run. But because depending on the set you have during your run, it may just not even be worth it. Like, yeah, there are balls pills you can get, but what if they're not in rotation for that run? It should improve pills. I think it would be cool if it acted like Tarot Cloth in a way, maybe. Where, like, it boosted the pills in some way, maybe added more unique pills to the run. Like a damage up pill, like Blight said. I agree, Blight. Like, maybe increasing, like, I don't know, making the pills do more. Because right now, you're giving up every single good card in the game. And when I say good card, there are only, like, 1 or 2 bad cards in the game. That's like, what, Suicide King? I think that's it. I don't think it's good in any way, shape, or form. No Isaac's Heart should have been in my honorable mentions. Kind of forgot about it. but I made you think it was Isaac's Heart. Guys, Isaac's Heart is not in my bottom 10. I should have brought it up for my honorable mentions. Isaac's Heart has uses.
I have never picked up this item until like 3 days ago.
What'd you think? Guys, I don't think Isaac's Heart is the worst. It is annoying. I definitely should have brought it up for my honorable mentions. But Isaac's Heart does have its uses. If you understand how to use it, it can be very, 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 very strong. But I don't know how to use it that way. So I can understand why everyone doesn't think it's great. Because it is very annoying to use. It switches up how you play the game entirely, and it can be very annoying. But I don't think it's bottom 10. I think the ones I said were worse. That's what I think. Chat. That's the passive items. What do we think? +2, -2. I don't have the whole list. I guess I have it up here. Guys, this is my list. This is my bottom 10 passive item list. Yeah, we had Taurus at number 10, Battery Pack at number 9, Strange Attractor at 8, Nightlight at 7. You gonna get hit. Samson's Change at 6 with a notes of mushrooms. We have Bucket of Lard at number 5, and I brought Thunder Thighs here as well just for me. But it's Bucket of Lard at 5. IBS for 4. Missing No for number 3. TM Trainer number 2. Little Baggy number 1. What do you think, Chad? As the worst passives in the game. What do you think of E. coli? It's like not great, but it has uses. Bucket of Lard is good. That speed down sucks. We need actives now. We'll get the actives here in just a second, chat. But fellas, before we get to actives, I'm going to run a quick ad because they're about to run it anyways. Quick ad, chat, and then I'll reveal my active item number 1 in the honorable mentions. Quick ad, quick ad. Why is TM Trainer there? Because you're going to lose. Like, almost guaranteed. Doesn't mean it's not fun. It's very fun. But, like, at a cost of you, you're going to lose the run. Like, almost guaranteed. Battery Pack at 9. That shit sucks, man. You spawn 2 batteries. 2 micro batteries. Not even the mini ones. You get micro batteries. The small little guys. It's not useful. I don't think it's good. Like, it has uses, don't get me wrong. If you have Data Miner on your active item list, we can't be friends. Oh, that was number 10, Blight. I put Data Miner as my number 10 for my active item. But I did acknowledge it's fun. But I think we can all agree it's stinky. You're so angry right now. What would be your bottom 10, Cat? That's no, not other. We're not counting story items. Story items, I think, are way too cheap to talk about. Because, I mean, Mom Shovel, Dad's Not literally does nothing. You know? Because what? I'm going to count Knife Piece 1? That's kind of stupid. Can't believe BBF isn't here. BBF does damage. You know, it's something. I don't think it's bottom 10 worthy. I think these bottom 10 items, most of the time, I'm just not taking any of these, genuinely. Does it? Yeah. Yeah. Fair, I guess. Yeah. Wait for the ads, fellas. Say you don't love Isaac without saying you don't love Isaac. I love Isaac. What? A guy can't have opinions about what he thinks the stinky items are in the game? Again, I'm not... I said this... I've already said this a bunch. But again, Chad, even though I think these items are the worst, quote-unquote, doesn't mean they don't have uses. They do, in fact, have uses. I just don't think their use is worth it most of the time because I just find them very annoying most of the time. That being said, they can be useful. But personally, I'm good. Pick up Samson's Change every time, but not Bob's Brain, for example. Bob's Brain I've gotten more used to over time. It does do a lot of damage. This is a very bad list. Well, Kat, what's your list? I've been asking. I want to see you back yours up. Back up your own list. Because I don't think it's a bad list. I really don't. Obviously, I think people can disagree with a bunch of stuff. But I think at least, like, my top 4 are solid. My bottom 4 is solid. Bucket of Lard, okay, you know, that should probably be a bit lower, honestly. But you know what? I put it at 5. We're sticking with it. I can see the vision for things I don't agree with, so it's a fine list. That's fair. It's beans. Which beans? You're just saying there's a lot of beans. Which beans? Like Butterbean. It's actually it's passives. What passive bean? Linger bean? Linger bean? Finger beat is fine. Doesn't do a lot, but I mean, it doesn't hurt you. So you should let us do a community vote for the worst items. It'll take too much time, I think. Black bean, it's fine. Toot on touch. Which one's toot on touch, chat? Is that linger bean? Black bean's fine. I mean, you get hit, you shit a bunch. Does a lot of damage. Now, where's Jupiter? Jupiter's fine. The poison damage is fine. Black bean's okay. It's not crazy, but I think it's fine. Again, it doesn't hurt you. Unless you're playing Tin and Maggie. But it's also could be very cool that way, too. Glass cannon. I thought about glass. Well, that's actives. Where's passives? Only passives. Cursed Eye. That was my honorable mentions. Cursed Eye, I don't think it's that bad. It's down there for me, personally. But I don't think it's like bottom 10 worthy. Shirt of Ass. That was my honorable mentions, too. Not because it's bad, but I don't like it. Ludo's in my honorable mentions as well. I think it's annoying, but it can be good. Jupiter on there, but Jupiter not on here, but Bucket of Lard. Yeah, because the poison damage from Jupiter actually isn't bad. And if you think about it, Jupiter is actually a speed up. I know people that aren't ready to accept this truth. Jupiter's a speed up. Did y'all know that? Did y'all know you actually gain speed with Jupiter? Did y'all know? It's actually when you move, you can go down lower than what you gain with Jupiter, which is why people think it's a speed down, because it kind of is a speed down. But it actually gives you more speed. Truth Newt, thank you, Alex. Thank you. Alex, what do you think of my bottom 10 list? Are you mad at me, Alex? Guillotine. Guillotine, honestly, should have been in my honorable mentions. Guillotine is very annoying. It's very annoying. Not in my bottom 10, I don't think, because the stats gives you a good. I don't agree with all of it. That's fair. I think some of this even I don't agree with right now, because I think Bucket of Lard is way too low, personally. I probably should have bumped that like way higher, but it is what it is. I don't think Missing No is that bad. I kind of do. I think it's just not fun. Way too low. Yeah, I think Bucket of Lard should probably go like at 9 or something. I don't know. Maybe even not on the list as an honorable mention. I don't know. I just have to respect it. I think Bucket of Lard is just not great. I wanted to throw it somewhere. I kind of just tossed it in the middle. Called it a day. What's your opinion on number 2? The diaper item? It's infinite bombs. It's like really good. Annoying sometimes because you can't take damage, but it's infinite bombs. You put anti-grav in there because I don't think it's fun. Anti-grav is fun. You kind of just tap fire. Also breaks tier cap, right? Alex doesn't like anti-grav. The more you know. I guess you can kind of replay, because again, my like tier effect I don't like, I put at number 8. So technically any tier effect you don't like the marked or whatever, can replace my number 8. It's still but. So are you. Freaking got him. Dad's key should break key blocks. Alex writing that down. All right, boys. Fellas, ads are finished up. We have stalled more than enough. Fellas, that was my bottom 10 passive item list. Boys, going over my number 1 worst active item. But before we talk about it, chat, I do have, not as many, but I do have a few honorable mentions for my worst active items in the game. Fellas, I have 4 written down. One of them I saw a lot in chat earlier. Is Compost. I don't think Compost is good. Compost is the active item. It's a 2-room charge on use. It turns all pickups in the room into as flies and spiders. And it also doubles the amount of flies and spiders that you have. It maybe has some uses. Honestly, it was very close to making the top 10. It does not do a lot. It's not bad. It's not bad, but also, like, it's not, like, doesn't do a lot. It can do some stuff, but it didn't make my bottom 10. So, but Compost was definitely thought about for the contention. Also thought about for contention for bottom 10 was Breath of Life. I know people like the dog in Breath of Life. I think it's honestly not that bad. I don't think I saw many comments even bringing it up in Twitch chat today. So I think y'all are mainly in agreement with me. Mostly. But Breath of Life I don't think is bad. It can be used to cheese a lot of things. It is solid for damage. You actually use it for that. It's not that bad. I at least wanted to talk about it here before we get to their number 1. Another honorable mention to bring up is one I know a lot of people don't like. Namely, I think I've heard Vicfis talk a lot about how much they don't like this item. Berserk. I don't know if that statement's actually true, but it feels like Vicfis has talked shit about Berserk in the past. Berserk I don't think is great. It makes you melee. It turns you into like the Tainted Simpson Rage guy. I don't think it's that great, but I don't think it's terrible. It's just kind of there. It's just kind of there. I would agree it's annoying to use. It's just annoying in my opinion. I don't think it's great, but I don't think it's like terrible. So it definitely didn't make my bottom 10, but I at least wanted to bring it up because I know at least I've heard in the past people not liking it. And fellas, my last honorable mention I wanted to at least bring up. I saw it in chat a few times as well. I don't think it's great, but it got buffed a little bit recently where I think at least has some uses. Fellas, my last honorable mention is Plan C. It is not my #1 worst active item. Plan C didn't make my bottom 10. I think Plan C, it does insta-kill everything, even yourself. If you're playing Lazarus Have a Revive, it's not that bad. It can, you just kill endgame bosses, which is kind of crazy. I don't think it's, great. Because it is very scary to use. But there are, obviously, I think the more, I don't know, if you have a revive, if you have any kind of revive, I think you can use it. It's actually not bad. Right? I think anything that can just one-shot Delirium can't be in a bottom 10, right? Anyways, I want to at least bring it up. I respect it. It is on the lower end of, stuff for active items, but it's not in my bottom 10. And fellas, that's all the honorable mentions. That's all of my honorable mentions. Anything else? Because there aren't as many actives as there are passives, so less to talk about. But chat, my #1 worst active item in the game. Any guessers? Any guessers in chat? Want to just throw it out there? Any guessers, fellas? Lot of Dead Sea Scrolls. Data Miner was not my number 10, Justin. Fellas, roll of clappies in chat. My #1 worst active item. Everyone will probably agree with me, I'm sure. Fellas, Mom's Pad. Wow, Mom's Pad, fellas. Who would have guessed it? Who would have guessed it? It's just like Mom's Bra, but it does so much less, surprisingly. It inflicts fear onto all enemies in the room for 5 seconds. Yeah, that's all it does. It doesn't do anything. There are so many better, I think there's so many other better active items like everything else. Is it worst for fun? Worst for how likely it is to help you? What's the criteria? Just me. My vibes, personally, Alex. It's like half based off what I think how it is in a run, and also half based off how useful I think it is in a run. So it's a mixture of how much fun I have with the item and how good I think the item is with helping me win a run. It's like a mix of both. Fellas, Mom's Pad does nothing. It fears the enemy in the room, and the fear effect basically does nothing, more or less. It does do something, but it makes the enemies run around. It's kind of weird to use. I don't think it's useful at all. If I find Mom's Pad, I'll use it as a joke, but I don't think it's actually beneficial in most... Well, it is, slightly beneficial, but, not much. It's just a worst Mom's Bra. It's just not great. It's just not great. Anyways, that's my #1. I don't have much to talk about, because it doesn't do much. And yeah, it doesn't do much.
My mom saw this item when I was playing the game once and was very disturbed.
Yeah, it's fair. That's my #1, fellas. Where's Blood Rights? Not on the list. Blood Rights is fine. It's you can get the curse ring for free.
You're actually really cool.
Because Blood Rights focuses on your red heart, so you can use it to take damage, like an IV bag. Use it to take a red heart damage, go into curse for free. It's also room damage, room clear. It's not the worst. Larynx, good item. Anything else I missed? Dead Sea Scrolls is fine. It's weird to use, not bottom 10 in any means. What else did I miss? Oh, the playlist is over. Shit, hold on. My playlist. What I missed? No Magic Skin. Magic Skin is really, really good. I don't know why you think I should be bottom 10 for skin. It's really good. It's arguably top 10. Metronome? That's fine. It's fine. Metronome is fun. Metronome is can be good. It's also fun. Fingers? Really good. What, did I miss anything else, chat? Spin to win? Honestly, I thought about spin. I should have put that in my honorable mention. Spin to win. I feel like I just don't understand spin to win. Maybe I should have put it in my bottom 10 or at least my honorable mentions. But yeah, spin to win is it makes your spinning guys go faster. It does speed you up so you can backtrack quicker. Spin to win is down there for sure. But I didn't include it on my bottom 10 because I don't think I fully grasp its use cases, honestly. Blue teleport? Teleports are fine. There's no reason to put that in bottom 10, I don't think. It's very useful in some cases. Fortune is crazy good. D12, crazy good as well. Free Tinder rocks, kind of. ESO Junior, very good. Very good. It's a people don't understand ESO Junior. ESO Junior is basically like a usable, a reversible D4. It's a reversible D4. You can basically use it, get a new build. If you don't like it, just roll back. Also, it gives you free flight. If it's like one of the first times you find, you can pop it, get flight. Huge. Pretty good. Also, Butterbean's really good. I know people love this on Butterbean, but Butterbean is actually really good. It pushes enemies back. The pushback actually does damage to enemies if they hit a wall. Pushes back tiers. It comes up pretty frequently in a room. It's very good. Is Strawman good? Strawman can be good. How to jump? Really good. That's just flight. Pseudo flight. Spin to win with contact damage is actually really fun, surprisingly strong. Probably so. I didn't include it in bottom because I didn't fully grasp it. That's one of the items. I'm just like, I don't know. The poop, I was thinking about the poop as well. I kind of crossed a lot of things from my honorable mentions. I should have kept it on there. Poop, I think, is fine. It can make bridges. It can give you consumables and stuff. It's not the best, obviously. It's down there, but I don't think it's bottom 10. Chat, for y'all that missed it, these were my bottom 10 active items in the game. Number 10 was Data Miner. Number 9 was Plum Flute. 8 was Monstrous Tooth. 7 was Friendly Ball. Isaac's Tears. Mom's Bra. Scissors. Wavy Cap. Clicker. Mom's Pad. I think my active item list is a lot more solid than my passives. I think this is a solid shit list. Personally. But again, if you're curious why certain things on the list, I talked about it more whenever we talked about it. Data Miner is very fun. But it's, very questionable. I don't know if I can be a fan anymore. If this makes us part ways, Cat, perfectly fine. I'd rather have scissors than decap attack. I'd rather have decap attack than scissors. What? Decap attack actually does solid damage, surprisingly. Because decap attack, you take off your head, you throw it at enemies. Your head does contact damage. You can just zoop it back to you really quickly to do more damage. I think it's really cool. Unicorn stuff is really good. If you have any kind of orbital, very good. Active list makes more sense. I agree. Not gonna lie, scissors should make the blood scale off your damage. It does scale off your damage, loser. But the damage it does is basically always less than your damage. It's like the scaling is each tier can do 66 to 101% of your damage. I just wish it would just did your damage, in a way. Don't call your fans losers. I guess their name is Loser. Sorry. Losor?
As someone who's not very good at the game, my bottom 10 passives list is very different.
Yeah, fair.
The actives, however, I mostly agree with.
Yeah, I think the actives is more solid than my passives. But to be fair, there are less actives than passives in the game. So. No, it's Loser, but it's Lusor. Got you, Lusor. What's an active item that is good, but you don't like? That is good that I don't like? Brown Nugget's really good, Toyo. There's some scenarios where Brown Nugget's kind of great. Like, Hush Fight, Boo Baby Fight, extra damage. Mega Blast is fine. I don't know. Arcane? Yeah, maybe Arcane. Spin Down, I'm not a huge fan of personally because it's kind of just annoying to track. Arcane's also kind of annoying. I don't think there are that many. Because again, I'm not like a super opinionated guy most of the time. These like bottom 10 lists, I think are just fun to think about. Again, nothing I say is set in stone. And like, honestly, tomorrow I'm probably going to forget about all these and like have a new list. But it's fun to talk about. D8? I think D8's fun. Flip? I'm fine with Flip. Arcane, Spin Down Dice, Glowing Hourglass are mine. Glowing Hourglass, Alex, really? I think Glowing Hourglass is fun. Alex hates Spin Down Dice, fellas. You hate that item? Would you want to just delete it, Alex? It causes too many bugs? Oh, that's fair. that's fair. That's fair. Yes, please. I mean, you can just make it so Hourglass is like a Arcane. But like, instead of like... Imagine Hourglass, Glowing Hourglass as an Arcane, but you lose all your items. It's just the same seed, you get to do it again. Like from the beginning, with 0. But now you have the knowledge of what you've done so far, huh? Thoughts? Alex, write this down. This is the shittier Arcane. Glowing Archie, basically. Isaac Groundhog Day. They could be cool. They could be neat. I mean, I'm assuming it would reset the time as well, while Archie does not reset the time. But the glowing hourglass, the glowing Archie, could reset the time, reset all the items, just back to the beginning. New Mad Pack item. I don't think it's good enough for a Mad Pack item. It's not, because my mod pack for items, I want it to be basically only wacky tier effects. That's my goal for my Mad Pack. I'm gonna make it just slow Isaac down and nothing else. I mean, you could also make it so it's like actually like the sands of time or some shit, and when you run out of sand, you just die. You know? You gotta constantly like be watching it and flipping it over. Otherwise, you run out of sand and you explode. Thoughts? But chat, these are my bottom 10 lists. This is them. What do we think, fellas? What do we think? I think passives, the bottom passive is a lot worse than the bottom actives, but it's fine. This is my opinion, and therefore I'm not incorrect. Let's go. What's the benefit? You get to play with sand. Pretty cool. But chat, I hope you guys at least liked expressing your opinions. I know not everyone's going to share mine, and that's perfectly understandable. But I think it's at least fun to talk about what our least and most favorite things are. And I know I still owe you guys doing a tier list of every single passive item in the game. I've already done that for active items. Need to do it for passive as well. But this is a fun way to at least talk about my least favorite items in the game. Where's Isaac's heart? Not here. Not here. Active list is better. I won't forgive you for TM Trainer and Wavy Cap, though. You're a TM Trainer and Wavy Cap defender. That's crazy. That's crazy. Where'd I put Wavy Cap? Oh, it was active. You TM Trainer defender? Listen, TM Trainer is fun, but, like, let's be real. You're never going to win a run with TM Trainer. Like, if you're doing a run trying to get a mark and you're, like, on the womb, like, close to beating the game, more or less, and you find TM Trainer, and, like, you only have time for, like, one run today, you're probably going to skip TM Trainer to try to go win the run. And you could take it. You could still win. But if you take it, you're going to want to take all the other glitch items, then you lose. You've done it multiple times. I think you're just having a skill issue. Maybe so. Do you not play games for fun? I do. I said here. Read. Very fun, but at a cost. Read. It's on the screen. I think it's fun. Guys, I never said it wasn't fun. I'm saying it's very fun. I'm just saying you're never going to win your run, most likely. Like, I think 9 times out of 10, after you take TM Trainer, you pick up, like, more items. You're probably not going to win the run. It's very fun, though. All right, boys. That's my list. Don't yell at me. That's my list. Everyone, clappies in chat. Make me feel good. Clappies. Clappies. Why is Battery Pack 9 stinky? Yells at him. Ah! Well, is what it is. Get off my screen. In chat, if you disagree with the list, make sure to let me know in the comments. Call me with the freaking raid and the follow as well. What's up, Raiders? What's up, Kami? Hope you had a great stream. Here's the follow as well. What's up, Kami? What's up, Raiders? Hello. Y'all just missed it. We were doing a my most uncontroversial take of the best and worst items in the Binding of Isaac. Just the worst, actually. My bottom 10 actives and passives in the game. Everyone agreed with me. No one disagreed. It was actually crazy. It was actually insane. Been enjoying YouTube videos. If not a good time to raid, appreciate you, Kami. Glad you've been enjoying stuff. Appreciate the raid. I hope you had a fantastic stream. Guys, it's a bad list. No. Great list. Guys, it's a great list. Don't get me wrong. It's a great list. But boys, I know for the plans for stream today was kind of just the tier list, and that's mostly about it. I don't have much else planned for stream. Again, it's going to be kind of a quicker stream today, chat. I could maybe bust out like a Gauntlet run or something, but I'm probably not, fellas. I think we are going to just end this mad early. I'm super sorry. I'll resume TTS. Sorry. Yeah, you're going to have TTS back for the last bit. But chat, I think we are going to wrap up streaming here. I'm so sorry. It is rather a quick stream today. But I hope you guys had a great time. Fellas, I will not be live again tomorrow. I got some stuff going on, which is partially why I'm ending stream early today. I got to wake up super early tomorrow. So chat, that'll be...
Hey, the first bot or hack, give me a run.
What? What? I bought your hat? You bought the hat, please? The goat. My freaking goat, please. Thank you. Hope you're the hat. But chat, I am going to wrap up stream today. I'm so sorry. Fellas, once again, hope you guys enjoyed the tier listing stuff. I will not be live tomorrow. I'll be live again on Sunday. Then get everyone riled up and then takes the dip. You know me. You know me. Chat, I'll be back on Sunday with Isaac Gauntlet stuff. I'll try to make Sunday a longer stream as long as I'm feeling up to it. I may go live a bit earlier than usual. Chat, let's see who to raid real quick. No one leave. I'm going to raid somebody, okay? You're not allowed to leave. Who do we raid? Who do we raid where we can send all this negative energy to? Who do we raid? Let me see. Let me see. I know Bagel's live, but we just raided Bagel yesterday. Do you like Bagel? We just raided Bagel yesterday, chat. We got to mix it up, you know? I see a lot of VTubers in the Isaac category. Do we raid a VTuber, chat? Do we dare raid a VTuber? Small Aunt Mom. Let's see. Ew. Damn. Guys, let's raid, let me see. I'm starting to looking. I'm looking at the Isaac category, just seeing who's live. Sorry, I'm like in the Netflix page trying to choose what to watch. I can't choose. This guy looks fun. They have a little cat on their head. Guys are raiding this guy. Hal Doodlin. They have a little doodle avatar and they have a little cat on their head. How can you guys say no? Look at the little cat. Guys, look at the little cat. Guys, look at the little cat. Anyways, chat, do X-Space win raid for me. I'll be back on Sunday, fellas. Once again, thanks for hopping in today, y'all. I hope you guys had a good time. Sorry for shorter stream today. I don't typically have streams this short. But again, chat.
100% right with the tier list.
Thank you, Nika. Thank you. Chat, I'll be back on Sunday. Thanks for hopping in today, y'all. Thanks for the follows and the bits and the subs that happened today. I do appreciate y'all. Fellas, I'll be back on Sunday. Yada yada. Join the Discord. New YouTube video will be out eventually. I know Gibbs is still working on it. But they're working on it. It's going to be a long as shit video, so give them time. That being said, Freaky Chicken with the follow as well. Appreciate you, man. Guys, get your plumbing, by the way. I didn't get my plumbing. Shit, I got to get my plumbing. I didn't get mine. Fuck. Quick. Quick, get my plumbing. Quick. I almost forgot. Plumbing. Boom. What do I get? What do I get? Modicon. My goat. Not a dupe. Let's fucking go. I don't think it's a dupe. All right, chat. Last call for plummies. Last call. We're rating in 3 seconds. Bye, chat. Bye, fellas. See you on Sunday, chat. Have a good... Also, chat, join the Discord. It's not streaming tomorrow. Chat, tomorrow, it's a Discord party celebrating me not being live. Mods are putting it together. So, chat, if you're not in Discord and want to join in something tomorrow, since I'm not being live, that'll be tomorrow. Join in that. It'll be a lot of fun. Guards are hosting it. Should be a lot of fun. Anyways, Discord party. Go join Discord party tomorrow. Bye, chat. I'm leaving. Goodbye. I exploded. Bye, everybody.